Okay. Let's see. Yeah, the game audio is coming in actually pretty loud. Also, welcome Sketchy Sam and Ryan Carson. Oh, yes. Oh, is Freedom Planet really that popular? I didn't realize. Alright, give me a second. I'm gonna have to turn down the sound. That's not doing anything. Hold on. Ah, there we go. That turns down the music at least. And then there we go. Alright, hold on. How loud am I? Can you guys hear me okay? I DM'd Raichi, so hopefully they'll know up front. If not, at least they can watch the VOD. Also, welcome #1 rival. And yes, thank you, because I don't think I know Raichi on Discord, so that's helpful. I am here for the shiz. The OST for the first Freedom Planet is pretty good. Pretty good? Pretty good? I think you mean really good. That game's soundtrack was a bop. Alright. Let's see. I want to make sure that, like, it's not drowning out my voice. Can you guys, like, still kind of hear the music okay, but you guys can still hear me? Like, it's not drowning me out, is it? In fact, I should probably get the display up. Hold on. Let's see. Game capture, properties. This is not scuff. This is laziness. I just haven't gotten, let's see. Capture a specific window, and we are going to capture Freedom Planet 2. There we go! Get it in frame. Not quite full screen. Well, oh, yeah, I can make it full screen. There we go. That should be fine. Greetings, organisms. How's it going? Welcome, Titan Executor. I have been meaning to play this game for a while. Can you guys hear me okay? Like, I'm not being drowned out by the music, am I? Streamlabs seems to say that, like, I mean, the volume is, you know, pretty audible, which I want, but, like, I also know the music is drowning you out. Oh, okay, hold on. Give me a hot second. You know what? I could just turn that down to Streamlabs. Alright, how is that? Is that better? Can you guys hear me a little bit better now? Turn yourself up just a little bit. Oh, well, I mean, I can, but I don't want to be peaking. A little bit better. I'll turn my volume up just a little bit. Oh wait, hold on. Is my sensitivity? No, my sensitivity is, yeah, about 50%. Okay. What does my? Because again, I don't want to be peaking. Do I need to turn my volume up, or should I be turning the music volume down? Because again, I don't want to peak. Music is a bop. It is, which is why, like, I'm conflicted, because I want to make sure you guys can hear it, but I also want to make sure you can hear me. Let's see. Let me go to the sound mixer options. Yeah, input. Hello. Oh wait, no, that's... Oh, that's the master input. That's not my input. Let's see, input. Where... Is there not a way for me to control the volume from my... I guess not. Probably turn down the music slightly. Okay. Let's... You know what? I'll just do that in-game. Turn down the music. That's probably a little better? Probably... You guys can probably hear that now. I hesitate to turn it down, like, even more, because, again, the music is a bop. I'm probably going to leave the voice where it's at, because if people are talking, I don't want to, like, talk over them. And there's probably not going to be a lot of talking during gameplay. Yeah, we can hear you much better? Okay. Alright. Yeah, we'll leave it there. If you guys need me to turn it down anymore, then I will. But I think for now, 20% is probably going to be okay. Alright. So I've been meaning to play this game for a while, because it came out, what, in 2022? And I've been waiting for this for a long time, because the first Freedom Planet came out in, like, what, 2016? 2017? Have you played the first game? My guy, I have 100% completed the first game. I have all achievements. I'm even, you know what? Hold on. No, hold on. I gotta show this off. Freedom Planet. I'm gonna show... Let's see. Where... Hold on, it was just here. It just said... Hold on. I'm doing a thing. Display capture. There, see? Achievements. 56 out of 56. 33 and a half hours of playtime. I freaking love Freedom Planet. I love it. I mean, that's also no surprise there, seeing as I am a Sonic fan. But no, I really enjoyed Freedom Planet 1. And I had, let's see, that game came out, what, in 2017? 2016? Let's see, let me check the store page. 2014! So that game came out almost a decade before the sequel came out. And the sequel was announced like several years before it actually came out. It was in the works for a long time, and I had highly anticipated it for a while, and I just never got around to playing it, because I just had other things. Also, welcome, Daigato! So, I'm kind of excited for this. I'm very interested for this, to see what we got going on here. What platforms are Freedom Planet 1 and 2 on? Yes? I want to say it's all of them. I mean, I don't see why it wouldn't be. I have them on Steam, but I would imagine you could get them on, like, Nintendo Switch, Xbox, PlayStation, let's see. Freedom Planet platforms. Let's see, yeah, PlayStation 4, Nintendo Switch, Wii U, oh, crap, that's Google AI, that might be bullshitting me. Where can I play Freedom Planet? God damn it, why isn't there like a Just Watch but for video games? Yeah, so it's on the PlayStation Store, it's on GOG, it's on Steam, it's on Nintendo eShop. I'm sure it's somewhere on the Xbox Store. You know, I'm pretty sure it's on all of them. And hopefully they do not shut down the regular Switch eShop in favor of the Switch 2 eShop. Honestly, I mean, I would hope not. Granted, I'm sure given their track record, you know, with the Wii and then the Wii U, they're probably gonna do it eventually, but, like, we got a long time before they announced, like, the Switch 3 or something like that. But, I mean, at some point, they are going to discontinue it. Now, whether or not everything that's on the Switch 1 shop is gonna carry over to the Switch 2 shop, that's the real question. Because so long as everything that you can get on the Switch 1, you can also get on the Switch 2, I don't have a problem if the Switch 1 shop closes. But I do have a problem if there's media that's being lost as a result of that. Hopefully they do not call it the Switch 3. I mean, PlayStation has been doing it. I mean, then again, I guess maybe that's not like the best example since a lot of people have been saying that PlayStation, the PS5 doesn't really have the games. And what, they're already thinking of announcing the PS6? So I don't know. I wouldn't really have a problem with it. Or at least not with the naming convention. I maybe have, like, some other problems with it. I just wish that, like, we're getting to the point where I don't see the real need for us to, like, upgrade hardware every few years. Because we're getting to the point where, like, graphics are kind of peaking, and the only way to really noticeably improve them is with, you know, extreme amounts of hardware innovations, and even then, the actual improvements are becoming more and more minor with each generation. I almost feel like, if anything, console generations should be lasting much longer because of that. Because at this point, I mean, they're not going to, because they still want you to buy another hunk of junk, or another, you know, hunk of machinery just for you to be able to play the next thing. I mean, with the Steam Deck, I suppose, like, really the only other thing you could argue is just having another machine with even more storage space on it, but realistically, there should be ways for you to add on storage space to pretty much anything. Like, even with the... I'm pretty sure there's even a way to do that for, the Steam Deck, even though I know that's, the Steam Deck OLED was, you know, a big improvement over the previous one. But that's also because there's more improvements to make to something like that, because, like, handheld consoles with the processing power of, like, a computer are still fairly new, and that still has a lot of room to innovate on. So having new generations of stuff like that, and even maybe another, maybe that might be in the Switch's favor of having, like, a Switch 3, a Switch 4, whatever, might make sense in that regard. But as far as, I'm kind of in the position that I feel like it would be a lot more consumer-friendly if console generations just, like, found a really good console, which is really good hardware that they could just ride for, like, maybe a decade or two. Because we're kind of getting to that point, or at least from what I'm seeing. Unless, like, I'm missing something, that's what I think it is. Saying we don't need hyper-realistic graphics, just give us something fun. Exactly! Exactly! Like, people could still play retro-y, pixely kind of games and still have fun. Like, I enjoyed Resident Evil, even though I was playing the original Resident Evil with the original graphics. And you know what? Like, we're about to get into another indie game with, like, pixely graphics. You don't need something that's, like, super hyper-realistic. And honestly, I feel like the kinds of people who argue for that are part of the problem for the gaming industry right now. But that's a good transition into this indie game that I'm about to play. Alright, enough about consoles and console generations and how they should be going. Let's get into this. Alright, new game. Oh! Right, we do have a new character this time around. So, I mean, at least as of right now, I'll probably stick with Lilac, and then I'll probably do, like, the other... I'm guessing each of them have, like, their own story, like they did in the first game. Whether or not Carol has that much of a different story from Lilac, because from what I remember, they had pretty much the same stages, and Mila was the only real outlier because she had, like, she splits off from the rest of the party at one point. She's also the most unique out of the three of them from what I can recall. Because Carol, I think, her whole deal was just that she had a motorcycle, and then Mila was the only one who had, like, he was more combat focused because of, like, her little slime things. And we'll have to see how Nira plays, but for now, we'll probably stick with Lilac. I think the hyper-realism obsession is because they think realism means high-tech and well-made, and don't focus on anything else. Exactly. I mean, I do not just... Who gives a shit how it looks if it plays like garbage, you know? Like, who wants to look at a hyper-realistic, you know, blue hedgehog if it plays like Sonic 2006, right? Even that game wasn't exactly, like, hyper-realistic, but they were definitely trying to make it that way back then. Lilac is best girl in my... She's definitely best dragon. Alright, here we go. Also, did she get a haircut? Or was it always that small? Alright, we'll figure it out. Guard, Link, and then Dragon Boost. Okay. Alright, I think I can figure this out. We'll go normal, at least for now, since I played the first game. Auto Guard... No knockback, free revivals, cheaper. Oh, these are... Oh, assist settings. No! Alright. Let's go! Would you like to play a brief tutorial explain the basics of the control? Honestly, yeah. I mean, I've not played in quite a few years, so I mean... Oh, do you need to... Oh, right, hold on. Cyclone! Oh yeah, the double jump gives you like a whirlwind. That's Cyclone! Oh, right, can I... Oh, I can angle myself. Alright. I forgot just, like, how much, I know that this game also has, like, more, like, Sonic ramp physics. Oh, yeah. A lot of special moves, powerful speed dragon boost using this move applies energy. Oh, yeah. jewels increase her energy, which regenerates over time as you flip it. Ah, okay.
Cyclone!
Kind of hoping she doesn't say that every single time, though. I don't remember if she did that in the first game. Like, I don't mind the yo, ha, yeah! But, like, she's saying cyclone every single time.
Cyclone!
Oh! Attack button depends on which direction you're going, whether or not you're in the air. Oh!
Yeah!
So does that mean I also get, like, a ground pound? Oh, okay.
Yeah!
Yeah, I forgot how much, like, this game is a lot more focused on combat than, like, a lot of other types of platformers. I don't want to compare it to... Oh, well, I guess it's really not, like, Mega Man much. That's it. Asshole. Yeah, and then it's got your usual Sonic physics, it looks like. Instead, realism comes at the cost of core mechanics and gameplay, such as pathfinding. Oh, yeah, that's the other thing. I think just from personal view, I think we toned down on the hyperrealism, not 100%, because that in itself is an art style famous for, example, Alex Ross for superhero stuff. I mean, like, realism isn't necessarily a bad thing, but, like, I feel that we could sometimes be sacrificing things when we focus too much on it. I feel like finding that realism can definitely be valuable, but there are times when it feels like there's nothing else that's really being focused on in games. Ah, good.
Cyclone!
Oh, I do have a guard. Did I have a guard button in the first game, or is that something new that they introduced here? Then again, I'm not somebody who really guards a whole lot.
Full speed ahead!
What I know is that Milla got a gameplay refinement for this game. Okay. I might not be able to notice it because I have not played the first Freedom Planet game in years. It's maybe been, oh god, it might have been since like, fuck, it might have been since like 2019. So it might have been more than half a decade since I played Freedom Planet. See, I can do that too. I can scream really loud too. Now shut up! Some people are trying to sleep. Do you know what hour it is? No, the trees!
That thing's pretty fast, but not fast enough!
Yeah, boy!
Oh no! Carol!
I think Carol could take care of herself. Victory Screech! Oh, shit.
Cyclone!
Not off to a great start, but... Oh. Ah, damn it, I'm trying to take the high road.
Cyclone!
Yeah!
Cyclone!
God, that's really satisfying. Ah, shit. Right, I need to try blocking more. Fuck. I'm dying right now. Oh, did I just teleport? Oh my god, I teleported. Oh my god, I can quick step. Oh, that's cool. Alright, hold on.
Cyclone!
Yes, we know you can cyclone, Lilac. We know you're so proud of it. I don't wish it would zoom out a little bit more like that. That's a really nice angle. Damn it!
Cyclone!
Damn it! I wonder if her upper jump feels a little bit shorter than it was in the first game. I mean, kind of. I mean, again, I'm also maybe misremembering. Definitely feels like a good step. I don't even know if I'm going the right way. I'm trying to stay on the high road, but it's just not working. Hey guy, can you please stay away from me? You're a weirdo. Damn it! Ah! There's definitely a lot more like stuff to do with these levels, because I remember, like, even though I didn't like the first game, there was a lot of like just kind of running and you kind of run into. Well, I know that there's also a lot of running. I mean, there was a lot of like running almost kind of like on rails in a sense. Like you have like a bunch of oh, is there? Up there. Fuck. You think this could fit on the Nintendo 64? Probably not with the soundtrack it has. Maybe the GameCube. Maybe? I don't know how much, I mean, I think it's a possibility. I mean, I don't really know how much, exactly, music or sound compresses on the Nintendo 64. So maybe I'm not a complete expert on how that works. Oh, you can't go cutting down the trees. That's a no.
Cyclone.
Sonic and his band of freedom fighters from the Sonic Dick Show will stop you. Ah,
Cyclone.
that was some help. Oh god. Oh, now we're running. We are running. We're running around at the speed of sound. Come back here, whatever you are. I know the villains in the last one were like a bunch of aliens, so I'm not sure like what this thing is. Oh, hey guy. God damn it. Ah, damn it. Oh, am I getting the claws? Oh, I think I am. Fuck, I need to block more. I'm gonna... God damn it, am I gonna die on the first boss? God damn it, I'm trying to block it, I'm not good at doing that.
Cyclone.
Damn it, oh, I'm dead. Oh, I'm definitely dead. God damn it, that's its hell. Alright, hold on. You can tell I've not played this game in a long time. Also, welcome, Billy Donuts! Oh my god, that did so much damage. God damn it. Hold on, let me see if I can do that first. Ah, hit. I did so much damage to it first.
Cyclone.
Fuck! God, there's really not a way to get health back in a boss fight, is there? Ah! God! Okay, that was my fault. Fuck! Ah, I'm so close! There we go! You can tell that I'm I have not played either of these games in a long time. Use Hair Whip? The regular Hair Whip wasn't really working a whole lot is the problem. It also wasn't getting as many hits in. Manage if the defeat animation killed you.
No, no, no!
Oh, that would have been terrible.
Whoa, what happened here?
Where were you? I told you to stay put!
I've been put for weeks. I'm not a house cat.
Carol, there have been attacks all over.
Aren't you, though?
I needed you to watch the house.
Sheesh, I'm not your watchdog either.
Watchdog? Oh, please. You go out, like, all the time.
Oh no, I
What,
definitely
like
need
you
to guard
don't?
more. The problem is that when I
Besides,
want
what
to
did
guard,
you
I'm already in an
expect me to
attack
do?
animation.
Hey, Mr. 400-ton robot, you'd better not crash into our house at Mach 5 or me and my motorcycle will really show you what's what.
That's not the... Ugh. I just... Never mind. I don't want to fight about this.
Hey, come on, don't be like that. We can fix this, no sweat.
I know, it's just... These attacks are really getting out of control. I'm running myself ragged chasing after them all.
Pshaw, those things don't stand a chance against world-saving pros like us.
Yeah, I guess, but this'll take weeks to fix. Months, even.
Well, why don't we just stay at Mila's for now?
She runs a lab, not a bed and breakfast. But still, maybe
Is
she
Mila
knew
a
what to do.
scientist? I don't remember Mila being... Well, actually, shoot, I think she had amnesia in the first game. So maybe, I don't remember what Mila's whole deal was.
I'll be right there.
She's the Sandy Cheeks of this
Lana!
universe, is she?
Wow, you
I
guys
didn't
look
realize.
awful.
I thought she
Nice
was
to
just
see
like
you
the
Yeah,
Cream the
sorry
Rabbit.
it's on such late notice, but could we crash at your place tonight? Our
She's a
house was
space
destroyed by
dog.
this giant robot, and we
I guess
need a
you're
place to
right.
stay while we fix up
I
the...
brought snacks.
Yes, she is from
Please,
space,
come
isn't
right in.
she?
Mi laboratorio es su laboratorio. Say what? Oh, never mind. Just don't touch anything that's glowing, or moving, or growling, okay?
Or anything that looks alien.
Coming!
You said cheeks. Billy
Oh,
Donuts.
Lady Nero! What a lovely surprise! Whoa, what are you doing here? Did your treehouse get wrecked too? This isn't about that explosion last week, right? It was an accident, I swear! I was just trying a new chemical compound that would change the color of my clothes!
No.
Oh, okay.
But now that you've mentioned it, I'll have you file a little report once we return to Shang 2.
Oh,
Mila is a precious
okay.
doggo. She is.
we
She is
return?
the precious
Don't
doggo.
tell me.
The Magister has summoned you all for an audience.
I said don't tell me!
The Magister wants to see us? But why?
We're safer discussing this at the palace. Come.
Well, what if we don't wanna? You did kinda crash our unscripted sleepover.
It would be unwise of you to refuse.
Right, we're going.
Mila, what are
Absolutely.
you-
Jump,
Hey,
jump. You heard the lady.
Watch the
Out,
Whoa,
out,
hold
out.
on a sec!
Oh, God.
Make that 2 reports.
I think I might turn the voice volume up a little bit. Alright. Oh boy, dying to the first boss. We're already off to a great start. Mila's really attached to the stump for some reason. She calls him Mr. Stump. Well, I can see why. Look at him! Oh, I can't do like a crouch. Or, well, I mean, I can, but it's not like... I think Mila's the only one who gets on all fours for her crap.
Cyclone!
Hello, friend. I'm the local merchant around these parts. I sell a couple of helpful items in the town that tone down the difficulty for new adventurers. Using helpful items reduces the crystal bonuses that you receive at the end of a stage, so I would suggest that you only use them if you... Okay. Check them out. Oh, wait, no. Oh, shop. There we go. For some reason, I thought it said buy as in, like, buy from the shop. I didn't... You will have 3 seconds of invincibility when hit by an attack without a shield. Transforms all crystal flowers in the stage into life flowers. Okay. How much are these? Oh, these cost whatever those orange things are. I don't have orange crystals. Okay, so I just can't use them. I can't buy any of these then. I gotta get whatever those orange crystals are. I get called in every month to patch things up around here. This place is literally falling apart. I bring this little guy with me when I'm mining for gems. Earth orbs make nearby crystals drift towards you, kind of like a magnet. Oh, is that what those orange things are? I'd like to get
Cyclone!
those upgrades sound useful. How's it going? Don't do today what you can do tomorrow. Juniper's grasp of our language is a little tedious, so she can be a little hard to understand. She guides us on our path to master the 7 senses to control our bodies and our fates. Okay. I'm guessing these people are just...
Cyclone!
Okay, what am I looking for? Am I looking for Mila? Forget what it was I'm doing here. No, I was gonna talk to you. Hello? Friend of Hound, hello. Friends traveling? We have items, very strong. Rabbit speaks of them. Oh, yeah. Sleep, no rooms here. You can sleep in Hound Tree. Safe travel. Hound Tree. Okay. Wherever the Hound Tree is. Hi Pete, if I make a request, are you able to replace my Persona game request and play Chrono Trigger instead? I can add both to the list. But I can prioritize Chrono Trigger above Persona if you want. Give me a second. Give me a minute. Alright, pull up my playlist. Where is Titan Executor? And we'll put Chrono Trigger. I will say I don't have Chrono Trigger, at least as of right now. So I won't be able to. I mean, I do have Persona. I mean, I'm sure it wouldn't cost anything to get Chrono Trigger. I don't really mind trying out either of them, but just a heads up, Persona is the one that I actually have as of right now. So it's more accessible, but I could probably get Chrono Trigger.
Cyclone!
They're both RPGs anyways, so... I will meet you outside the gate for the supplies if you must, but make it quick.
You will travel to Shangtu Palace
Oh, right, I
and
just
meet
had
with
to
the
leave.
Magister immediately.
No worries, Lady Nira.
Oh, I didn't mean to skip that. Alright. Yeah, let's go. The Singing Water Temple. Oh, we're off to a great start with a water temple. Also, welcome, Raichi! Wait, oh wait, wasn't this where I was? Yeah, this was where I just came from.
You will travel to Shangtu Palace and meet. You will act with
No worries, Lady.
Okay. I gotta travel to Shangtu Palace. Oh, it's this way. Okay, for some reason I thought that's where I came from. Oh, right, because exclamation mark. Gotcha. I'm very dumb. So you finally played this game, huh? You're not even done with the Resident Evil. No, I am. We finished Resident Evil 2 weeks ago. We finished Resident Evil. Or at least we finished all that I really cared to play, at least as of right now. We did Jill's story. I'm assuming that, like, Chris's story is more or less the same, but just more difficult. If you keep skipping Nira's dialogue, she'll throw you in prison. Oh, does she really? I'm tempted to try that. Sheldon Park. Alright. Sonic Lost World and Sonic Lost Colors DS Super Mario World level selection. Yeah, I guess so. Oh, shit! Ow! Fuck. Yeah, I probably should have seen that one coming with the... Grab the thing. Hold on. Oh, no, that's not what I wanted to do. This is also not what I wanted to do. Oh, I thought you could go up there. Also, what was that? If I double tap that, do I?
Cyclone!
Oh, okay. I just need to jump up there. I'm just dumb. Ring that bell! Yeah, this game definitely rings a bell. That was, wait, no, hold on. I'm going back the way I came. Wait, what? Where am I going? Oh, I'm going down here, I guess. Yeah, bye, guy.
Can you all hear me through this thing?
Or 20, good buddy.
That's not completely right, but cool.
Oh, wow! Atlanta TV? Hi, Lila!
Hi, Mila.
One thing I do like about this game is that, like, enemies only hurt you if you get hit by, like, an attack. There's, oh god, yeah, like that. Woo!
Cyclone!
Oh god. I don't want to get hit by the train. Oh shit, I didn't realize that. Right, I would have. I wouldn't be able to breathe underwater, would I? I guess that makes sense. Oh, can the trains damage me? No, that's fantastic. I was trying to avoid them. They don't really do anything. Oh shit, hey guy! Goddamn. I need to learn to block more.
Cyclone!
Was blocking a thing in the first game? 'Cause I don't really remember blocking a whole lot.
Wait! Where are you guys going? She said not to do anything stupid.
If we split up in health, we won't be getting in the way at all.
It's called guarding. Yeah, no, I know that. The problem is that, like, I can only guard, like, once I'm out of an attack animation.
Cyclone!
So if I'm already in one... That's the thing, is that, like, I've never been good at timing, and, like, trying to time my guards and my attack... Well, trying to time my attacks right so that way I can guard is something I'm just not good at. Now, if guarding was something in the first game, I don't remember. But I must have been good at it if I got, like, if I basically 100% completed it. But I don't remember. Again, it has been such a long time since I played this game.
Cyclone!
Yeah, you do your thing, guy. Pete is weak at quick time events. Oh, extremely. That is easily my weakest suit. It's part of the reason why I refuse to play Melody of Memory just on principle, because I cannot play rhythm games. I have tried, mind you. Project Diva is the last rhythm game I will ever play. Okay, maybe it's not the last, but I mean, it was certainly my breaking point. That game was made me realize, you know what, I'm just not good at, like, timing anything. I do not have rhythm. I am like that guy from that one episode of Phineas and Ferb, except, like, for real. Also, can I get up there, please? No, goddammit. God damn it! I'm trying to... God damn it!
Cyclone!
I'm trying to get up there because I'm assuming... Oh, wait. Oh, wait, no, I can just get up over here. Alright, I'm dumb. That is just me being dumb. I don't know, for some reason I thought that I had to, like, get up through that way.
Cyclone!
Yeah, I'm still not entirely sure if these... Oh, yeah, I guess they don't. Alright. In that case, you might want to avoid Bayonetta. Too late for that! I've already played 1 and 2. And in fairness, if Metal Gear Rising has taught me anything, it's that, like, if the time to actually, if the amount of, like, leeway that they give you for blocks and parries is wide enough, I can get used to it. But it's still gonna be a pain in the ass to have to get to that point in the first place. Again, see Metal Gear Rising as my example, and how I struggled with that one dogfight because I couldn't figure out how to block. I eventually figured it out, but like I was only able to play that game as well as I did because the amount of, like, what's maybe like the right phrase or the right terminology? The amount of hello, who just joined? Oh hey Baya. Give me a second. I'll share my screen so you can see what I'm playing. But I'm just streaming. I think Streamlabs is picking you up. Yeah, Blade Wolf. Yeah, but yeah.
Cyclone!
But, yeah, no, I'm really not good at a lot of, like, timing-based kind of things, and blocking is definitely up there, but the only reason why I was really able to get good at, Metal Gear Rising is because they give you so many iframes for blocking, and I'm going to die. Ah, goddammit.
Cyclone!
Yeah. But the actual, like, timing for, like, attacks in that game was wide enough that I was actually able to be moderately good at it. Really not any indication that I am in any way good at timing-based mechanics.
Cyclone!
I'm gonna die. Unless... No. Oh, shit.
Cyclone!
I'm not quite sure where this guy's weak spot is. Oh, I think it's his gun. Yeah, it looks like it. That's where it's...
Cyclone!
And he also seems to only attack in like one direction, so... Almost got him. But...
Cyclone!
There we go. I think that first boss was a lot
That's how it's
harder
done.
because he didn't just shoot like in one direction, he'd stay on the other side to make sure. He was a little bit more unpredictable which one of his bosses to use. Have you heard of this game, Bio? Freedom
Did
Planet?
you guys see my sweet moves back there? That guy was like, roar, and I was all like, bam! And he was like, oh god, not the face! Oh, sorry. I think I was in a different part of the city. But, bam! Alright, yeah!
Good thing we split
cool.
up.
How'd that
Nice
go?
and quick, just the way I like it.
Oh, cool. Yeah. Hey guys, are you hearing Bio? Is Streamlabs picking that up? Let's see if... It's not blocking the... Yeah, no worries. Who's Bio? That's the guy, Bio Gundam. He's the other person in the... He just joined the call. Shouldn't it not be shocking since it's common? Wait, what's common? What are you talking about, Ryan? Oh, okay. Hey, I guess Titan can hear you, so I'm assuming that means that Streamlabs is picking you up. Actually, I do not hear him. Oh, shoot. It's not capturing Discord. Hold on. Properties. Oh, it's not capturing. Okay, hold on. Why is it not? That's weird. It should be... Huh? How is it not? I have... Discord audio. I'm pretty sure. Hold on. Well, okay, well, Billy Donuts is saying hi, so I'm assuming that they can hear you. Hold on. Let me try something else. Oh my god. Okay, hold on. Why am I... Oh, okay, never mind. They're saying they can't hear you. Hold on. Let me try to fix that first. audio monitoring. I don't know. Okay, can you say something now? Oh, it's because I have... Wait. Say something now. Oh, no, still not. God damn it. What is happening? I think I just... Why isn't there just an option to capture the audio of a specific application? Yeah, but I kind of... Oh, okay. Hmm. What the hell is... God damn it. Sorry, it's just I want to capture your audio because I want to... I mean, I don't want to, like, make it seem like I'm just talking to no one. I mean, it could be, but like, I'd still, even if you were, I'd still want people to know I was talking to an AI program. Properties, Discord, hold on. It... Oh. Bio Gundam's an AI? Well, that's what he's saying he might be. Yeah, we don't know. Let's see, audio output, video capture, application audio. Let's see, properties. Oh, can I rename this? Hold on. Not Outer Wilds, Meth Lab. Alright, I'm gonna see if that works.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, there we go. I think it's picking you up now. Say something again?
Hello.
Yeah, okay. It's definitely, at least, Streamlabs seems to be showing a reaction, so there's that. Okay, now I can hear him. Okay, cool. Change that to Discord.
Here, I'll put some screenshots on, like, the voice chat, because, but basically, for context, my character's Akara's the star, and, how would I, yeah, I'll just show you the screenshots of how he fucking talks, because
Yeah, sure.
I had fun playing this character. This guy's fun.
Oh, it sounds like it. So this was a Persona, themed, tabletop RPG that you were playing with Cyberpunk rules?
Yeah, basically, we're just using Cyberpunk rules as, like, the baseline for it, with some modifications. Because the previous time we did it, we used, like, Call of Cthulhu rules, and it just didn't work out. Like, I think Call of Cthulhu is a worse game to use it in, because, like, you're so fucking goddamn squishy, and you don't feel like, most of the time, you're good at something.
Well, I
at
imagine...
least with, like, Cyberpunk,
Yeah.
At least with Cyberpunk, at least your characters are consistently good at most things, or the things that you spec into.
Yeah, I can see that, because I imagine
And
that...
also in Cyberpunk, you're less squishy as well.
Yeah, that's true. Although I've been told that Cyberpunk, you are still kind of squishy, mostly because, like, the whole point of most of the campaigns is that it's supposed to have, like, bittersweet endings, if not just bitter endings most of the time. Usually resulting in everyone dying. Or at least that's what I've been told.
Yes and no.
Gotcha. Well, that's what it sounds like my, the next campaign that we're doing is gonna... Oh, you are friendly. Never mind.
Yeah, I'll show you some screenshots, so...
Sure.
I'll post in the voice text.
Yeah, give me a second. I will show those off.
These are just examples. Forgive my spelling. I've got like a spelling disorder and shit like that. Like I got the spelling version of dysgraphia. It's called dysgraphia. Sometimes my spelling or grammar is not the best.
I obviously don't do this for free. I yell as I stick out my middle finger towards one of the towards the ones leaving. Then notice the 1,000 yen donations, huh? You actually donated, I say, in eyeing him up. What a great performance, oh fair maiden, whose music is as rough and as rough. So you guys played the tabletop RPG in Discord? Like, Discord chat? Or,
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. It's like, we hang out in VC and shit like that. We're just, like, doing, like, text-based. It's fun.
Oh, that's cool. I've admittedly not done a whole lot of, like, text-based roleplay. I mean, I think I maybe did once with, like, some players who I DM'd for as, like, a joke.
Yeah, well, this is, like, live. So basically, we just hang out in VC for a couple hours and, like, type this shit out. Like, it's, like,
Gotcha.
it's fun. Once you get used to it, it's quite fun.
I can see that. I imagine it's also very convenient when, you know, you can't get everyone necessarily together. I know that people do, like, role plays in general for, like, over like, Discord.
Also, I just want to mention that these names are
surprising.
written in the Japanese order, so it's last name first, it's last name first, first name last.
Gotcha.
Your Excellency.
Yeah, I'm playing as Nobuyoshi Yamashita,
appreciate your attendance on such short
or as he
notice.
goes by Soshujin, or so, I think it's like, let me read it again.
I'm sure you are aware of the rise in creature attacks
what the
throughout
fuck?
Atlas.
Oh yeah,
Our
Soshujin.
intelligence
Yeah, it's
suggests
like, okay,
that this is not coincidence.
Shijin. I think it's
However,
Soshijin
their
or
connection
something like that.
remains a mystery. We
It means
need
little
capable
poet.
fighters
Oh,
to
okay.
counter the attacks and discover their origin. Assist us.
To give you an idea what my character's like, imagine like the romantic poets like Lord Byron or Percy Shelley, but make him Japanese, and that's basically it.
I think the motor would melt a solid gold bike. Wow. Beta Crush
Yeah,
magazine.
and also like his main inspiration is
Any gems you find on
Germanic
your
and
ship
Norse
are
sagas, and he wants to make them real.
You may use the palace grounds as
Oh,
your
that's
base of
cool.
operations.
What? That's not a reward.
Yeah,
Honestly-
so basically he's like a poet. Basically he's a poet character essentially. Like that was basically the idea of his character. I was like, oh, it would be a cool idea to play it. I'll play a poet or something like that. That'd be fun.
You could help us rebuild our home.
Well, I don't know.
Yeah,
about
coming up with
you,
characters
but
for
I
me in
wanna find
tabletop
the robot
RPGs
that
is
crashed
usually a
our
little
house and kick
bit
its
difficult.
big,
I don't know.
shiny
It's hard for
metal
me to
butts.
find like
I'd
a
like to
good
help,
character that I
but,
really like.
my
I guess.
laboratory.
Our soldiers can transport all your equipment here easily.
Oh,
Well, originally I was gonna play a punk or something like that, like some sort of like variation of a street punk or delinquent.
Have
But
we reached
here's
an
the thing:
agreement?
that's what everyone else is fucking
Ladies?
playing, basically.
Magister, we accept your offer.
And,
You render
keep in
your
mind,
world
fun
a great
is also, like,
service.
super fun, 'cause, you know, we don't really do like sessions. Zeros in this group, we're just like, hey, make your characters, we'll just see what happens.
Hmm.
Like, basically, they're like, yeah, apparently you're probably gonna be the straight man of the group. I'm like, oh, fuck.
Should you have mission-specific questions, please consult Lieutenant Nira. While in the field, she will act as your direct liaison in defense of Shang-Tu. If only Ruby were as colorful as this. Oh, yeah, the fucking Ruby would be... I mean, in fairness, Ruby is pretty colorful, but I'm not... Actually, you know what? I'm maybe gonna push back on that. I don't think that, like, Ruby's visual designs is necessarily
I've seen you around before.
its weakest
Aren't you an Earth dragon?
part.
Not quite.
Yeah, I would
These colors do
agree.
better.
Make yourself
Like, I would agree with Ruby. Like, like especially if you like you see like fixing Ruby, right? it's very colorful.
Yeah.
And very, like, unique. Like, when you see a character, it's like, oh, I know who that guy is. Like, it's all unique. Visually unique.
Yeah, as far as, like, designs, I think I would really only criticize, like, the first 3 volumes, mostly just because, like, they were still using Poser and, like, some pretty rudimentary, 3D modeling and animation software. And that would probably be the only real reason why I didn't particularly care for any visual aesthetics in those seasons. But, like, in the later ones, I can't really think of anything that I necessarily dislike visually. I think maybe, again, there are maybe some animation scuffs here and there. But, like, my understanding has always been that the writing is Ruby's weakest part. Ruby's colors are the least of its problems. Oh, very, very much so.
Well, based on what Kaiser has said about it, and the fact is, like, a fixing Ruby thing, yeah, maybe,
Also, I completely missed what it is that we're doing.
But yeah, the first season of the sort of campaign went well. I'll let you know how it goes, but like so far it went off to a pretty good start. Much better than the first campaign.
Okay. How bad was the first campaign?
Oh god. Okay, some of it was a bit my fault, but it was like a it's fucking yeah. Some of it was a bit my fault, but oh god. Fuck. So,
okay,
well,
so it wasn't
just got,
necessarily like the campaign.
crazy.
It was just kind of like stuff going on, like with the players, or
more like combination of what players did and etc. Like I was partially responsible for it, but then other people joined in.
Okay. See, we'll start with either one. Later volumes of Ruby, design-wise, reminds me of Fire Emblem. Take that how you will. Well, I've not played Fire Emblem, so I guess I'm not sure how to take that, but I will... I guess I will keep that in mind if I ever play any of the Fire Emblem games. Which I've kind of wanted to, since I do like I would like to get back into, like, more tactics-based games. Jesus Christ, Lilac's running around at the speed of sound. She do be fast.
There's been an attack on the museum. The culprits stole Pengu.
Oh shit, I didn't mean to skip your audio, I'm sorry! I also have no items. Oh wait, I do have items. What? What is this? A countdown timer appears. If it runs out, you receive no crystal bonus. Oh, is that for like, Okay, I guess that's just a, what do you call it? A handicap. General Gong's voice improved. I don't remember what he sounded like in the first game. Nira is going to throw you in the slammer at the rate that you're skipping dialogue. I'm sorry! I don't mean to! Is that actually what happens? Does she actually get mad at you if you skip enough dialogue?
Yeah, but
Goddamn.
yeah, my Persona character, I had a lot of fun making him, and what was great about the Cyberpunk system is that I can make a character that was good at all the things he needed to be good at, you know, so he is good at writing, not bad at painting or singing either, and also, you know, not half bad in a fight either. You know, he's got a couple of points in melee and evasion and brawl.
Does the fact that he's good at painting, like, play into anything, or is that just kind of like a quirk you gave him, or, I mean, I'm just kind of curious.
So to keep in mind his background, he comes from like an upper middle class family. His mother's like an artist and his dad's like a professor at like Tokyo University.
Oh, I see. Sorry, just the way that you described it made it sound like the painting aspect was like part of an important mechanic of the gameplay for the campaign.
Oh no, it's just a thing of being like, oh, what should I put stuff into? Like, well, he probably has some talent in singing and painting as well. Like, it's more like, it's just like he's got hobbies. And it's sort of like a hobby thing, or like, yeah, I mean, he comes from like a creative background.
Gotcha.
Yeah, because out of all his siblings, because he's got like a few other siblings, he's the only one who showed any talent in anything creative.
Oh god, is the fucking mini-boss gonna kill me? It is.
Yes. I like the colors.
Yeah, there we go.
And also, the other reason why I took those skills, they could be useful, like, roleplay-wise, because, like, what if the school needs a band? Well, my character has some points in singing, so that could be useful. And he can draw, like, that could be useful, too.
So, like, are things like band and, music and, painting...
Yeah, there's school clubs and everything and shit like that, too. I mean, if we want to make our own band, we could possibly do that.
I got you.
I also took, like, really high acting skills, too, and I also took, I'll show you a sheet later, just to give you an idea what I spec'd into. But so what I liked about the Cyberpunk system is that, like, you know, I can have this character that's, like, he is decent at the things I want him to be good at, or at least, like, he can be consistently, okay. For the stuff I only have like a few points into, because obviously I've given like limited points for a lot of characters, he's at least going to be decent at it most of the time.
Goddamn. Fuck. Still not great at blocking.
Oh, I'm sorry, that's not a spider, because there's no 8 legs. It's got 4 legs. It's a fake spider.
That still probably could have got done better.
Yeah. Yeah, but the reason why I gave him certain skills is because he came from like a creative academic background, and I thought to myself, like, yeah, it would make sense that he'd maybe have some talents in this. Like, he's probably got like some creative talents, and also like the environment that kind of fostered these talents.
Gotcha.
If that makes any sense.
No, it does.
I just did it as like a character. I just did it as a character thing as well. I was like, yeah, he like I probably wanted to say like, yeah, he's probably got some talent in drawing and singing and acting as well, on top of being a great writer.
Well, it's also just interesting because like I've not heard of like those kinds of things being. I mean, I've also not played a Persona tabletop RPG, but it's also just interesting to me because I've not heard of like those kinds of like things being valuable for a character in like an RPG. Like normally I'm thinking about.
Things like the context of staying like a game or doing like a Persona campaign probably would be actually useful, but it would actually probably be useful.
Oh god, what the hell is this?
What?
They're dropping the fucking city on me. What is this?
Discrimination.
I don't even know why I'm bothering with these guys. I'm not getting anything from it. I'll take these crystals, though. Oh! It's one of those yellow things.
Nice.
Still
yeah,
not quite
but I just took like certain skills because I figured like, well, it's more like, well, some of it is for roleplay purposes because I'm like, yeah, I think my character would be good at these things or at least have some skill in it. But also, you know, some of these skills might come in handy, useful. I mean, he can't draw. Like, what if I get attacked by someone I need to describe my attacker? Well, I can just draw them.
Wait, you can do what with drawing?
You draw what people look like.
Oh, okay. So, like, if you need to... Alright. So, like,
I mean,
if you need...
an idea, right?
I guess I'm also trying to, like... It's just... I'm not familiar with, like... So, like, as far as, like, drawing being a skill that could be used, so you just mean, like, if you need to draw someone's likeness, or, is that something that you might be required to do in... Again, I'm not too familiar with, like, Persona in general. So,
listen, I'm just gonna tell you, there's plenty of RPG games where tabletop games where I've been in, where, like, really mundane skills and shit, like drawing,
gotcha.
or just having some basic knowledge or investigation,
That's...
came in really fucking handy.
Yeah. That's probably where, like, my knowledge of tabletop RPGs just kind of, like, is very limited on, because most of the campaigns that I've played didn't really involve a whole lot of, like, I forget what word you used to describe it, like, arbitrary, or, like, more, mundane kind of, like, skills, for... What, did I need to... Oh, I think
and maybe because of the type of DMs I have, where, like, you know, because some DMs are like, well, if you do, like, a cool layer or concept using it, like, a certain skill or something like that, they'll allow it.
Well, it's not so much the allowing of it, it's the, you know, when and how it becomes useful is what,
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I took those skills mostly for RP purposes, because I thought to myself, like, yeah, this is probably something my character has, but you don't know in a situation where those skills might come in handy or useful.
I guess so. I guess my question is still, like, when it becomes useful. And again, like, I don't know much about Persona, so I don't really know, like, what, kinds of, I guess, like, in terms of acting, if you were trying to, like, deceive someone, like, then that would become useful. I think it's mostly just, like, the drawing thing that... I don't mean to, like, again, maybe it's just because, like, I'm just not too familiar with, like,
I mean, you can make money off it, you can sell artwork to make money or something like that.
That's
or,
true.
I don't know, maybe make skill cards. I don't know. I don't know what, like, is going on here, but, like, my character has these skills.
That's true.
And it's like, yeah, they might come in handy someday, like, they might be useful. But, like, most of it was, like, for RP purposes. Like, yeah, my guy comes from, like, this kind of background. It makes sense that he would have these kind of skills or perhaps these sort of talents and proclivities.
Yeah. And, like, if nothing else, that's probably, like, the most important... Oh, shit, what? Why am I inside a box? I'm inside a box.
You're boxed. Yeah. Yeah, but most of his, like, skills are basically, like, academic and, like, creative bases, and he's got, like, some dips into combat. You know, he can use a sword, he can throw a punch or two, and he can use a sword, and that's basically it. Because I'm like, well, he's a Japanese high schooler in the fucking 90s. There's no fucking way you'd know how to use a gun and all that stuff.
I just realized I can sit in this game. That's funny.
Oh, that's a pretty cool, cool detail. Yeah, I mean, the only thing he has, like, combat-wise, he's got a bit of brawl, and he knows how to use and he can use a sword. He knows how to throw a sword, because you know, Japanese high schooler from the 90s, he probably doesn't know how to use a gun, and he doesn't have like any law enforcement or army connections that would allow him to know that stuff.
This situation needs a more delicate touch. This is for trashing our house, you jerk!
The voice actress sounds familiar to me.
I believe it's the same voice actress from the first game, but I don't know if you would know.
No, I've never heard of this game before. I'm just like, no, the voice itself, like, it sounds familiar.
She does, I think so. She might have been in, like, other things. It wouldn't surprise me that much. Also, I am still doing... Oh,
I'll
shit,
look it up later,
camouflage.
but she sounds familiar. Like, what sounds familiar?
Okay, I think I can figure out this guy's attack patterns.
Okay.
Shit. Oh, damn it. Stop that.
Yeah. Also, I think that unlike last time, the elements are a lot more balanced in terms of what our characters can do, because like last time, half our party could only use the element fire for their attacks.
God damn it.
So the DM made sure that this time, when it comes to elemental coverages, we're actually a lot more balanced.
Fuck, I'm dead.
Which is great. What else did I mention? Oh yeah, so my character's Arcana is the star. I'm not gonna say what his persona is, but it's Nordic and Germanic based.
Oh, okay.
Originally it was going to be something else, but like it didn't fit the star or the Sun Arcana, because basically when it comes to these Persona characters, I usually create like
Oh my god!
Two Arcanas they could fit into. Two Arcanas they could fit into, and for this character, and for Nobuyoshi, I feel like he's probably like a star or a Sun character.
Stay classy.
What are Star and Sun Arcana characters like in the Persona games? Yeah, that's definitely worth it. Okay,
Let me like.
Bio is doing the robot. He sounds fine on my end. Is he not on your end, guys? I mean, maybe this could be something wrong with.
It's probably my fucking internet, but like,
potentially.
so Sun and Star characters tend to be like a lot more hopeful or idealistic or something like that, or like they're striving for like very esoteric goals. Like, okay, so my character's goal is basically to find some great man or woman to chronicle for like a modern day historical epic, like a saga. That's his goal.
You good, man? He sounds okay on my end. It could be something wrong with Streamlabs.
Yeah, it's all green on my end, but like, yeah, but basically, my character, I was thinking like, yeah, this is probably like a sun or like a Star Arcana character.
Okay.
Like basically, his goal is basically he's trying to find the next great man or woman of history, basically, so he can like write and chronicle down their deeds and write it down.
Gotcha.
Why did you destroy my home?
You broke my buddy! My friend! How could you? We were just having fun!
That's what we felt like when you broke our house. Doesn't feel so good, does it?
Do you even know how long it took to fix
Her
the
voice
light
sounds
bulbs in
really
the apartment?
familiar.
I installed a high-fidelity amplifier so I could eliminate all the IR interference and use it right from the control pad.
Let me check out the voice actress.
Yeah, I'll take a look at that later because she sounds familiar. I think I've heard her from somewhere.
And I can even use it in the sun because usually IR interference is unbearable.
Dawn M. Bennett.
What just happened?
Oh, wow, she's done a
Lilac
lot.
here. Mission accomplished.
So she voiced... You probably wouldn't recognize it, but she voiced Nabbit from the Mario series. She voiced the female player in Code Vein 2.
I haven't played Code Vein 2. It's on the list though, because I actually played Code Vein 1. I actually had a lot of fun with that game.
She voiced some character named Ronza in Hyrule Warriors: Age of Imprisonment. There's a bunch of other characters on here from...
Any anime?
Oh, she voiced Kefla in Dragon Ball Sparking Zero.
Interesting.
Let's see. She voiced a character from Code Geass Road of the Recapture named Yoko Araki. What are some other... There's some other characters on here, but just from like... Oh, she voiced Aegis from Persona 3 Reload.
Ah, that's where I recognize her from. Yeah, that's it. That's where I recognize her from.
Yeah.
It's like I was like, this voice sounds really familiar. I'm like, oh my, okay, yeah, it's Aegis.
Yeah.
Cool.
The culprit is incapacitated.
You fool! What are you still doing there? The thieves are getting away in their airship.
What? I only found that out, like, right now.
Enough. Head to the seaport immediately. Move out.
Dummy, 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 dummy! You fell for it!
Hey, get back here!
Lilac is best girl in both Freedom Planet and Persona. That's fair. I don't know if I'll get around to Persona 3. It's the... Out of, like, 3, 4, and 5, it's the one that I don't have. And I've heard a lot of people recommend 4 more than 5. Or at least I've heard some people say that I should start with 4
Yeah,
before
Persona
5.
4 is like probably like the easiest to get into, and it's very comfy.
Mm.
Oh yeah, this is funny. I'll put this in the chat.
Oh, what's that? Oh, Persona 3 Reload, the senile mad scientist, Professor Farnsworth.
This is the
I don't... Oh, it's playing a commercial from YouTube. I'll have to watch it later.
Oh wait, where's the fucking... I think they have a Walter White one as well. I'm gonna find it.
Oh, does it?
That's even better. I think they do.
Oh shit, we're firing missiles!
On a Walter White one. Oh, found it.
Oh god.
Instead.
Please don't hit me, lasers. That's gonna be very painful. Oh shit, we're now playing Donkey Kong. Oh god, I'm getting lots of Sky Fortress vibes from this level. But as far as like Persona games go, so like of 3, 4, and 5, which one would you recommend starting with, Bio, and why?
I mean, I started with Persona 3 Fairs, but like I would say probably for you, Persona 4 is probably like the easiest game to get into. It's very comfy.
3 is the easiest?
4, sorry, 4.
Oh, 4, okay.
Now, for the most part, they are standalone. You don't need to play the other games to know what's going on, because it's mostly
that's what
self-contained and standalone. Like, they are, okay, so they do take place in the same universe, obviously.
Oh, shit!
But, you know...
Oh, god damn it.
Okay.
Perfectly fine.
For Persona 4, there are a couple of characters from... Okay, so just so you know, Persona 4, I think, takes place a few years after Persona 3.
Wow. Persona 4 takes place a few years after Persona 3?
Yeah. Takes place a few years after that, and the reason I say that is because a couple of characters from Persona 3 do make a cameo.
Oh, okay.
But you don't need to know the games. Yeah, but you don't need to play the game. They're not like important characters, but they're characters. They're like, oh, hey, I recognize that chick.
God damn it.
You don't really need to know.
Oh god, I'm dying.
Okay, I will say one thing. There is one social link that may spoil what happens to the main character in 3. But... unless you played 3 or know anything about it, you wouldn't actually pick up on that immediately, what they're talking about. So, you don't need to play 3 to understand to play the game, because like all Persona games are basically their own like self-contained thing, but they do take place in the same world. It's just like a different time, like, you know, it's just further along in the timeline, essentially, or different locations.
Gotcha.
But like I said before, there are like references to other characters, like, and you know, there might be people referencing people like, oh wait, hey, I know who that person is. Or you might like see a poster that has like one of the characters from 3 or 4 on it. It's like, oh, that's what they're doing at the moment. Because I think like most of the Persona characters, I think most of them at this point from like 3 and 4 are like in their fucking 20s at this point, like in the early to mid 20s.
Gotcha. But like as far as but they just make like cameos in the 4th game. They aren't like actual like players in the.
No, they like, okay, but I mean like cameos. You're gonna see like one character from 3, and then there's a social link that sort of, well, there's a social link that talks about like the fate of one of the characters from 3. I don't want to spoil it.
Titan Executor is saying, "Hey Bio Gundam, I'm playing Persona 3 right now. The final battle, I hate it." Is the final boss that bad?
Yes. Okay, story-wise, no. Gameplay-wise, yes.
Okay. Do you care to elaborate on why that is, or would it be a spoiler?
I don't want to tell you who it is, because it's going to spoil some really fun shit.
Okay. Oh shit, I don't know what I was doing.
You were playing video games.
Yeah. Well, I just don't know what that item was that I got. So you say that 3 is the easiest to get into, or 4 was? I forgot which one. 4 is. Okay.
4 is the easiest.
Okay. From what I've understood, 5 is the first one that introduced like fixed dungeons, whereas all the other ones had like randomized dungeon layouts.
Yeah. Yeah. They are randomized, but like the thing with Persona 4 is
that
when
how...
it comes to a certain endpoint of it. When it comes to Persona 4, the thing I must... Okay. When it comes to Persona characters from other games, like, they're usually either cameos or references for the most part, or you might meet or run into a character, but you won't exactly... But your characters wouldn't know who they are, like, in-game. So if a Persona 4 character... Like, the main character from Persona 4 might meet a character from Persona 3, but they might not know that they're a Persona user, or what the shit they've done, or etc.
Okay.
But they have met. I will tell you that in Persona 4 Arena Ultimax, the characters from like Persona 4 have met the characters from Persona 3,
Okay.
like officially.
But as far
they
as
team
like
up basically.
the dungeons,
But as far as like the
being-
mainline games, as far as like the mainline games are concerned, any encounters with previous casts are either references or like, oh hey, I know who that chick is. Like yeah, like that type of shit. It's like oh hi new friend or whatever. Like it's just kind of like cameos.
as far as
it's
the
like, hey,
dungeons go,
what's
though, as far
yeah, completely randomized for the most part.
okay,
Until,
do you
like,
feel
the
like
Persona
that
5.
is preferable to the way that Persona 5 does it, or would you say that like it's Persona 5 was the improvement? Because that's one thing I hear sometimes is
I haven't played
that
enough of Persona 5. I haven't played enough of Persona 5 to be like certain. I'll let you know because I actually re-downloaded it, so I'm gonna give it another crack.
because I can see, like, that's my concern about, like, some of the older games, is that, like, if the randomization, granted, like, I'm not gonna say that randomization in all, you know, or level layout, randomized, level layout is necessarily a bad thing, because I've played, Warframe, and I don't mind that game too much, even though all the levels there are, like, randomly generated. But that's also the thing, is that, like, I imagine that maybe an experience can be more curated, and you have a better chance of like ensuring that like your players have a specific kind of experience if the
yeah, I
dungeon
mean, with
itself is-
Persona 5, it sort of makes sense why it's like that, but I don't want to do any spoilers or anything like that. I'll keep it spoiler free.
Yeah.
There is a reason why it's like that. I don't really have a preference either way. Akimon, I haven't played enough like Persona 3 Reload to have Persona 5. Misspoke. I haven't played enough like Persona 5 to have an opinion either way.
Gotcha. Have you finished Persona 5 and it's just been a long time, or you've not like finished it at all?
I was up to like last time I played Persona 5, I was up to like the second dungeon. Like I finished the second dungeon basically.
Oh, okay. How long are Persona games? Because I've heard a lot of people say that they can be upwards of 60 hours long. Oh, okay.
60 to 90 hours. It also depends if this isn't like your first Persona game. You still know what you're doing.
Mm.
If you know what you're doing, it goes. If you have a guide and also know what you're doing, it goes by like a lot quicker. But I would say that like future games make it a lot more easier to grind and gain XP.
Gotcha.
And
that's
also break the system.
That's the other thing is I will probably be looking up like weakness charts, because I mean I already do that for Pokemon, so because to my understanding is that they've kind of got like a weakness kind of system going on where the
Yes, they do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But to my understanding it's different from Pokemon in the sense that like it's not set
so each of the arcanas, so each of the arcanas are kind of good at different things, or they gravitate towards certain things. Like certain arcanas are like more support types, some are more like close combat. I'm being really like simple about it, but like I can't. Arcanas are basically they give you an idea what you could potentially fighting. Like for example, if you're fighting like an arcana that's chariot, you're expecting like high melee damage and all that stuff. Like high melee damage, defense, etc.
Well, what I was talking about was like the weakness chart. So like to my understanding, there are a bunch of different like elements, kind of like. I mean, you can correct me.
Yeah, there's like fire, ice, lightning, and in Persona 5, there's like fucking nuclear and psychic.
Oh, okay. But it was my understanding.
Yeah, one
that,
of your party members has a fucking motorbike as Persona, and she shoots nukes at people.
Oh, that's fucking awesome. But it was my understanding.
Yeah, we love me Makoto.
Oh, that's Makoto. She's the.
Well, there's two Makotos actually. There's one from Persona 3 and one from Persona 5. Different characters.
Oh, okay. I was thinking of. Wait, which one is the brown-haired Makoto? The short hair. Is that from Persona 3 or 5?
5. The brown haired is a girl.
Oh, so she's the nuclear one with the motorcycle that you were talking about?
Yes.
Okay, that's cool. I will have to romance her when I play 5. But no, what I was talking about.
Fun.
So because my understanding was that unlike Pokemon, even though it was my understanding that Persona does have a weakness chart like Pokemon,
yes,
but
it does.
unlike Pokemon, it's not like Personas and have like a set type that they are, and you can then determine.
Yeah, no, they don't. They don't. It's like it's all different for each persona or demon. It's different. But you know, depending on what their arcana is, it'll give you an idea of like what their weaknesses possibly could be, or at least in terms of like what the fuck they're gonna like throw at you.
Gotcha.
Pengu! Looks like she's been deactivated.
Whoa there! Throttle back, Tiger.
There's also a character called Haru who gets a
Hey,
fucking
you!
grenade launcher and a
What do you
battle
think you're
axe as a
doing with our
weapon.
robot? Let me bring you up to speed. The name's Corazon, captain of the Sigwada and mercenary extraordinaire. In the flesh. That Pengu of yours is a real sweet piece of hardware. You stole it from Perusa. We're here to steal it back.
I don't know what you're talking about, but there's no way you're keeping her after what you've done.
I figured you'd say that. Then it's time to kick the tires
Haru's
and light
fun.
the fires.
Uh-oh.
Coming at you, Speedy!
Oh, God.
Persona characters are fun. That's also the partial reason why I added that stuff to my character, because like a lot of Persona characters, especially like player characters, like NPC party members, tend to be like gifted at things, or like at least be gifted at a series of things. I thought it would be fitting in the theme.
Ah, fuck. I forgot how annoying these kinds of boss fights were.
Check six! Cyclone! Looks like someone's hankering for a spanking.
Oh god.
Check six! Gotta push the envelope! Cyclone!
God damn.
Oh, these are some funny quotes.
Fuck. She...
Check six!
God damn. I am doing really bad in this fight.
Check six! Looks like
What?
someone's hankering for a spanking. Check six! Someone's sure getting spooled up.
I'm just spamming block because I don't know what to do with this lady.
Check
The
six!
target is so small. This is not like the other boss
Someone's hankering
fights.
for a spanking.
Probably should have been blocking a little bit more earlier in this fight.
Check six! Fire!
God damn, why are you such a damage sponge?
Check six! Someone's sure getting spooled up.
I'm just spamming block at this point.
Check six! Got your padlock.
There we go. But yeah, so it really. But as far as like, so you said that Persona 5 was the one that introduced like the nuclear element, or like, or you
Yeah,
said
yeah,
5 was-
it introduced nuclear and psychic as an element, as part of the elements you could have for party members and personas. It's fucking great.
So it sounds like 5 is the one I'd probably need a guide for the most, because I imagine that, like, especially if every single enemy has their own unique elements that they're weak to or strong against, that I imagine that would probably just require an even bigger guide for.
Yeah, they give you an idea. So,
And granted, like, the only thing that I think I would really use a guide for on Persona is just, like, the weakness chart. Because that's the only thing... I don't want to get, like, bogged down in a dungeon just because I'm trying to figure out, like, the
Pretty
weaknesses of
impressive.
all
I
these
actually got
different
a little heated
enemies,
up.
and then trying to
My
remember the
mastermind
ones that I
helped.
already fought, that kind of thing. You know, it's the reason why I would use a weakness chart whenever playing a Pokemon game, and, you know, I'm sure that everyone else does the exact same thing, because
here,
who wants
just to give you an idea, now, where the fuck is it? I'll just give you an wait for this fucking thing to load. Yeah, okay, this is not much of a fucking, like,
What the heck, Corey?
spoiler, but this
Is
is the
that
fucking
you?
starting Persona.
Well, ain't this a
But,
Charlie
like,
Fox situation? Sorry, sis. Another time.
Corey!
After her!
If Bucky O'Hare is a girl and a bad guy, what the hell?
A
Oh,
deep-
you mean? Oh, I know
I
who you're
must
talking about, right,
reluctantly
Chi?
agree. For a wildcat.
But look! Pango's back! Yay!
I guess that's something to celebrate.
My internet's gonna fucking crap out if I fucking upload. I don't know what the fuck is with my internet so shy. Show it to you later when it's stream.
Honestly, I'm totally weirded
Oh
out.
yeah,
Done.
you're kind of
Well,
like
yeah, they all
bugging in and out.
This
It sounds
was an
like.
attempted robbery of a major historical
have like
artifact
different
from
weaknesses and
Strategic
strengths, and they can
soil.
repel
Hmm.
Space. Both. The Magister will hear of this.
The ports have been
Titan is busy talking to a giant bio robot. No, I can definitely hear him roboting now.
Okay, I'm back. Yeah, so a persona, it's like, yeah, all the weaknesses are different in strengths, but also they can also repel or absorb elements. So what that means is, if they can repel an element, it means they reflect it back upon you, and if they absorb it, if you say, like, this, like, persona enemy can absorb fire, they gain health and SP from it.
Wait, so when you say that they repel, so like you mean that like if I use an attack and I don't know if like that element, or if I don't know or if I don't remember if that attack like repels or not on them, I could just get fucked up just for not knowing that?
Yes.
Because, yeah, I mean, if anything, I feel like...
However, I will mention this, that once you know what the weaknesses are, they will come up on the menu when you're attacking them or fighting them.
Oh, okay.
But usually the first time encounter, you won't know those weaknesses. There are certain, like, social link stuff, but that's going to navigators, and I don't want to overcomplicate it. But, like, yeah, once you know what their weaknesses are, they will come up when you're fighting them.
Gotcha.
ghosted, milady.
But when it comes to first encounters, you may not know all the weaknesses right away, at least to figure out. But yeah, just keep in mind, especially when you get to higher levels, some of these personas, or like personas or shadows you're fighting, they can reflect and repel elements. Which basically means, you know, if this persona can or absorb elements. So for example, if this persona can like repel or like absorb an element, it means it can reflect it back at you or absorb it, and basically it and you're basically like healing it.
Yeah, that to me, because that's even more than what they have in Pokemon, and like most people would already use an element chart for that game. I cannot imagine playing Persona without at least some kind of guide, because that's got to be really annoying to have to figure that out.
You also probably want a guide for your party members, because they're all good at like different things.
Okay. Well, I feel like
Gotta give them the...
when you say good at different things, you just mean like the different kinds of like mechanics that they have, or I mean,
yeah, more in terms of like build and play style. Like Ryuji's like a physical like fucking tank.
Okay.
That like in terms of what they're good at, right? Actually,
that I could probably, because I mean I've played games where like trying to figure out what your utilities and your party members are good and bad at. I don't mind that too much. I think it's more so just like, you know, you're fighting an enemy and like you're using an attack on them that you have no idea if it'll succeed or not, and you know it just turns out that it doesn't. Although I mean I guess if it's just like turning things into like kind of a guessing game in a fight, especially in a turn-based game where I imagine that like it's probably a little bit easier for you to get hurt if you don't know what you're doing, and not knowing something can probably...
Yeah, when you get around to playing Persona, I'll make sure to hop in and VC and help you and shit. But like, yeah, you'll have fun. You'll have fun. It's gonna be a fun game.
Oh, I have no doubt on that.
I was just looking some screenshots from like Persona 5. So the top chick is Haru, and the other one is Makoto.
Ah, okay. This first.
Yeah, when it comes to fucking like girls and like Persona 5, it probably has like the best selection, because half of them like, damn, I like half of them a lot. Man, a lot of them I really like.
It's only a matter of time.
Yay! She's awake!
Scanning location. Good evening, sir.
Hey, the museum got trashed, so this place is your new home for now.
Location set as home.
Now turn into a dragon!
Invalid command.
Cosby's good as
Sorry,
well.
kid. Her dragon mode had to go. Didn't want to scare the museum
Oh,
staff in case someone
Where's that fucking meme?
accidentally messed with it.
Bill, lame.
Oh yeah,
I'm
this is a
totally
good.
okay with that. I'd hate to fight that thing again. Though I kind of miss writing it.
I've informed the Magister of today's events. That woman is now on the official Terror watch list for all of Shang-Tu.
That's probably for the best.
For the best? That's my sister we're talking about.
The watch list is designed with the safety of Shang-Tu and its citizens in mind. Your frankly nebulous familial ties don't even come into it.
Whatever.
Oh, that's funny.
Alright. Also, a running gag is at every beach scene, the girls are hit on and the boys are rejected. Oh, is that a thing in all the Persona games?
Oh my god, where the fuck is this meme?
Is that Shadow but a dragon? I don't know who you're talking about, Raichi. Raichi, you were the one who recommended this game. Have you not played it? Also, I really should have been reading up on the first game because I do not remember this thing. I mean, I remember it. I remember it being a boss in the first one. Also, this is cool. Raichi's profile picture looks like, looks female presenting, so I just assumed female. Oh, okay.
Have you seen Carol?
Yeah.
Yeah, she said she was going to Shangmu to
Yeah, but I
play
think you'll like
Periodic.
Persona. It's very fun.
Isn't she the best?
And a lot of characters are fairly decent too.
It looks like it. It definitely looks interesting, which is more than I can say for because I'm not usually a big turn-based combat kind of person, but Persona, for whatever reason, I hear is very different from like or different feeling from other turn-based RPGs.
Uh-huh. Sure. Let's just check on her super quick. Carol? Why are you going to Shangmu?
Battlesphere, gonna fight, gonna get me some grand prizes.
Whoa, what now? What about, you know, our missions from the Magister?
Can't talk, robot smashy time.
Nira's gonna kill us.
Do you hate Mondays like we do? Then come on down to the Battlesphere for Mayhem Monday! Face down the awesome power of our BattleBot Brigade! And don't forget about our knuckle-busting Battle Royale! Where fighters from all around the globe duke it out for a chance to win the grand prize! Are you a bad enough dude to survive the Battlesphere? If you are, you'll face me, Captain Kalau!
Must be 13 years or older to apply. The Battlesphere is not responsible for death, dismemberment, injuries, or hair loss of any kind. This advertisement is brought to you by Mayor Zhao and Zhao Entertainment Corporation. Grand prizes are subject to change at the discretion of Mayor Zhao.
You must be 13 years older to apply.
And now!
Is she out of her feline mind?
I wouldn't underestimate Carol the Wildcat. Oh, do you think that would be her stage name? That would be so cool.
I love how expressive the characters are. I am too. They definitely the sprite animations got a lot better after the first game.
Alright, I'll be back in a second. I gotta take care of some laundry, so
yeah, no
back
problem.
in a second.
Wait, didn't you say you were looking for more fighters?
A solid idea, but Gong and I had already considered it. The champion had no interest in our battles. Something about
The Red Wing of Justice will not be drafted into military service.
That was very good.
Thank you.
But you do want his help, right?
DJW, welcome. Apparently Lilac is voiced by Dawn M. Bennett, who also voiced Elm and Ruby. Yeah, no, and she also voiced that one character from Persona 3, Aegis. The robot chick. The one who everybody says is best Persona girl. Yeah, Aegis, that's the one.
So what if we go to the Battlesphere and win? Then he'll have to reconsider.
It'll be fun. I'm going to enter as Aleem, the masked Murata with a mysterious past.
I would like to know if the robots in there are related to the ones we've been fighting. I suppose this is worth our attention.
That's the spirit.
Yeah, I'm curious what other like voice actresses they got for this game, because I didn't realize that they got such a well-known actress for this. Yeah, she did phenomenal. Oh, absolutely. She did it phenomenal here, too. Especially in that one scene in the first game. People know which one I'm talking about. Okay, maybe people won't know which one I'm talking about even if they've played the game. But there was a lot of screaming involved. Good lord, her vocal cords. Surprising Corazon is voiced by the gal who voiced Ruby Rose, unless you already know that. Wait, really? The Ruby Rose voice actress is in this game? That's crazy. Hold on. Corazon, is that a character in this game or is that someone else? Hold on, Freedom Planet. Oh, it is. Yeah, Corazon T. Oh my god! Wait, no, hold on. Behind the voice actors. Lindsay Jones. Oh my god, you're right! Oh, how many Ruby voice actors are in this game? Oh no! Or oh yes? Question mark? I'm really curious. Hold on. Ruby, nothing for the Carol character. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if she was the only one, but like, holy crap, this is an interesting lineup. Oh, they got another character play. This was an indie game, wasn't it? How did they get like so many voice actors? Well, they're voice actors. That explains how they got so many of them. People just have no respect for voice actors, I guess. Arthur Watts. The guy who played Arthur Watts plays some general here. Let's see. What else? So we've got Ruby and Arthur Watts. I'm not gonna look through all these characters. Let me look at, okay. But, like, more than one of them are here. Yeah, alright. Speaking of Ruby, I was rewatching Kamen Rider's Ruby video, and only that one lyric from Cinder's villain song, no one from Cinder's... no one said that you should think, sums up the fandom's reaction to criticism. Yeah, no one told you to think, just consume Ruby and get excited for Volume 10! Now that it's actually happening!
Cyclone!
Still not quite sure when, but it's happening! Oh, God. Fuck! Oh, fuck! So many missiles! Hold on, what was that? What is this? That looks fun. Hold on, no, let me get in that. I gotta get in there! Oh. It's just a spinny thing. For some reason I thought, like, spinning would, like, propel you. Ah, damn it. What did that do?
Cyclone!
I don't know what that did. I don't know what that little green, thing did. Well, I'm gonna assume that it helped. It's PeriodicPete. Fun fact, by the way, it's what we call stray dogs because turns out it's the Filipino term. So no one has a problem with the totally not Mark doing rewrites of Dragon Ball arcs, but Celtic is the bad guy for Fruby. Someone explained that to me. Wait, what? Someone's rewriting Dragon Ball? Is that a thing? No, like, really, is that a thing that's happening? Or who's Mark? Oh, wait, I know what... Hold on. I know what's happening. I know what these things do. Oh, yeah, they're opening up those things. Alright. Oh, hello? Totally Not Mark is an anime YouTuber who does rewrites of Dragon Ball Super arcs. Oh! Well, obviously that's okay, because Dragon Ball Super is bad. Ruby is a masterpiece in story writing. Didn't you know that? And how dare you say otherwise?
Yeah, you fucking high.
Yeah, so, DJW made the point, so DJW said, so no one has a problem with Totally Not Mark doing rewrites of Dragon Ball arcs, but Celtic is the bad guy for Ruby. Someone explain this to me. And I didn't realize...
I've never heard of Totally Not Mark.
I think I've heard the name, but I'm not too familiar with, like, his channel. I've just heard of him, I think. So get this drill bit out of my face!
I think Celtic Phoenix is the bad guy, because, well, number one, he's a Phoenix. You can't trust him.
Ah! Racist! You heard it here, folks. BioGundam is confirmed avian racist.
Well, I do dislike birds in real life, so yes. I'm
so
joking. I don't
proud.
think he's Celtic in real life. I mean, he's alright.
Yeah. Also, I never said that that was a bad thing. I am, Kaiser, the well-known misogynist, and I myself a fellow racist who... I forget what... Oh, I mean, like, I lose track of, like, all the stupid reasons why, like, people will call you... Like, I think one of the biggest one for the longest time that people were really, people would call you, like, a racist for, like, not liking the Star Wars sequels and shit like that. And then Ruby being... Oh, wait, no, yeah, he was a sexist because he doesn't like Ruby. That was
if we're being like realistic about it, I mean, everyone is racist to a certain extent, but that's more like a biological thing rather than just like, oh, I'm actively prejudiced against like a black person or whatever.
No, obviously, no, Bio. Being racist means that you dislike the kinds of media that I like. That means that you are whatever bad thing I say you are. We see this with Kaiser. That's why he's a sexist, is because he doesn't like Ruby. And only sexists don't like Ruby. There is no other valid reason than that.
God, I fucking hate it. I kind of dislike that because yeah, but like, listen, everyone has preferences or something like that, even if they're aware of it or not.
No,
and like, you can't really do anything about that.
Not if it's the stuff that I like. You either prefer what I prefer, or you're a bigot. You're an evil bigot.
That's not how that works, because preferences are based on personality, temperament, and also experiences and all that stuff.
I don't make the rules, Bio. That's just how it be. You better learn it, or the internet will come for you.
Yeah, well, if I win that writing contest and I actually get someone alive, like, maybe that might be the case, actually. Like, oh no.
Racist? I'm black, and even I hate those sequels. They cucked Finn in both, and the main character...
Yeah, I just want to mention that I actually liked Finn as a character when I watched The Force Awakens. I actually didn't think it was a bad movie. I didn't think it was, like, great, but I didn't think it was, like, terrible either. And I actually liked the idea of Finn as a character, right? Like, this person who, you know, is starting to gain agency again and getting agency when he's had none. I thought that was a really interesting character.
Yeah. I don't think I liked him that much, but I liked him more so as like a concept of kind of like what he could be.
Like, yeah, I liked it, like, it was more like, hey, where will this character go? But I liked them as the idea of, like, hey, you know, he's this guy who has no agency, and now he's sort of regaining agency and a sense of self, and I thought that was actually really interesting.
God damn it. Let's see. I think I can get this if I get the right angle. Fuck. Can I just go up? No, I have to go diagonally. But, like, for me, I think the thing that, like, really ruined his character for me, I think, was mostly the fact that, he's a stormtrooper character, and, like, very clearly, his whole reason for defecting is because he realizes how fucked up it is, all the stuff that they're doing, but apparently doesn't have, like, any kind of regards for possibly, or, like, any reservations about having to kill the people who he once fought alongside and who were also, like, transcripted against
their will. He was, like, kidnapped as a child, basically.
Yeah, exactly. And so were, like, all the other people who he worked with. Like, so were all the other people who he's been fighting with, and he just there is no, like, sympathy for their situation. It's like he sees humanity in the people, in other people, but only when it's convenient for, like, his defection, but not for, like, when it comes to, you know, fighting his own. And that's the kind of issue that I have about, like, where I feel like his character kind of falls apart. But, again, it's not, like, conceptually the idea of... I'm not doing any damage to this thing, I don't think. Yeah, I'm not doing anything to this. What the hell? Why? Also, I'm almost dead. I need to be blocking more. Oh, I...
Yes.
Attack this thing.
Yeah, like I said, I like them in terms of, like, the idea. It's like with Ray as a character, right? Like, you could have had her as this plucky, scrappy, you know, trying to, like, do what you have to do type of chick, and that would have been cool, but, you know, we didn't get that in the end. It's just kind of like,
Yeah, I mean... Oh, fuck! Oh, right?
That's a discussion. That's a discussion for another day. If we even want to talk about, like, the original trilogy or the Star Wars shit next time, but, like, oh, fuck, I still gotta do that fucking Devil May Cry video. I've been fucking flandering that for months.
Oh,
shit.
yeah, Kaiser's also got, like, a DMC video that, he's got in the works. He's been taking a...
Yes, I know, I saw some of the script. I saw some of the script, it looks good.
Oh, it's great. I'm looking forward to seeing what it's gonna look like.
Yeah.
Ruby lost all favor with me after Jake Steelbark. Why would I ever trust them with nuance? They lost my favor... Well, I think they lost my favor maybe around volumes 4 or 5, but, like, if I ever had any amount of charitability for them, it definitely also went in the shitter when Jake Steelbark happened. I don't blame you.
I can't wait for fixing Ruby's version of Jake Steelbark.
I think they've already... I forget what volume... Isn't he already at volume... No, he's not on volume 9.
No, I think he's at volume 7 or 8 now.
Yeah, I know he's gotten, like,
I'll double check. It's been a while. I lost track. Yeah, I'll double check again because I'll double check. But I know it's the volume before, like, it's the volume before Jake Steelbark. Because I think the next volume is the Jake Steelbark shit.
Yeah, that's volume 7.
Okay, so yes, they're volume 7. Yeah, I think they're up to volume 7 or 8 or something. Apparently, I heard that Ruby's actually coming back, apparently.
Oh, it is! Yeah, they announced volume 10.
Is this the last volume?
Probably not. Like, I doubt that they would have, like, taken... How many years has it been since volume 9 came out? Like, 4 or 5 years? The bottom line is, I don't think that they would have taken that many years, and, like, the company basically being sold off to Viz, and not have more than one volume plan left for it.
Well, yeah, well, let's hope it's actually finished soon, so, like, Celtic Phoenix will have, like, more material to work with.
Yeah, 2023, so that was 4 years ago. Or 3 years ago, sorry. We're not in 2027 just yet. But, well, I guess 3.5 years because it was February. But, yeah, so it's been that long. Wait. Yeah, okay, so... it feels longer. It feels longer than 4 years. I mean, it's also just that 4 years is a long time in general, but... yeah, so I sincerely doubt that they would have sold the company, as well as just Ruby as a whole, to Viz, only for them to do just one volume. I'm sure they have other things planned as well. Whether or not those plans will come to fruition will probably depend entirely on how Volume 10 does, but... I hope I don't accidentally plagiarize Kaiser's video. I mean, so long as you're not, like, doing it word for word off of, you know, what he's doing, I don't think it's a problem if you guys just happen to... Also, wait, DJW, do you make videos? How would you plagiarize? I mean, I'm genuinely curious. Do you have, like, a channel on YouTube where you talk about DMC? Because I would love to check that out. If you do. God damn it, Titan.
Yeah, dude, you should have came off of the DMC stream for Netflix. We need more people.
Yeah. More people? God, we could barely get, like, 5 people all together. It was already so crowded, and getting, like, everyone's schedule aligned was already hard enough as it was. I've actually wanted to start my own video attacking Netflix. Netflix May Cry using the Chimera ants from Hunter x Hunter to dunk on the Makai. Oh, I need to get caught up on Hunter x Hunter. Because I've been told...
the Chimera Ant arc is some of the most, like, fucked up shit I've seen in a shonen manga.
Oh, no, I've seen it. I've watched up to, I've watched the 2011 anime pretty much all the way up to the end. The reason why I've not read, though, anything in the manga.
Apparently the manga's even worse.
Oh, is it? Oh, wow. So so, like, there are things that are even, like, darker in the manga than, like, the...
Yes, I've heard the manga version of the Chimera Ant arc is even worse.
Oh.
I've heard.
Wow. I've also heard that, like, the fight between, Hisoka and, Crollo, was also pretty fucked up from what I've heard. I've not read it, because I've not read anything in the manga.
I've read the manga.
Yeah.
I've read a little bit of the manga, and, like, yes, it is.
Yeah. I have not... I want to read up on the manga past where the anime ended. I just haven't gotten around to it yet. But from what I've been told...
Well, they haven't had a chapter. Actually, I think the manga is restarting up again.
Yeah.
So there was like a couple of series of chapters that were released, like I think yesterday or something like that. I mean, I don't keep track of it, but like, yeah.
Well, the reason why I want to go back to it is because from what I've been told, they've completely changed who the main character of the series is. Is that now that like Gon, I guess, has already done his thing, he's already found his father, apparently the new main character of Hunter x Hunter, at least ever since, like, that,
oh, no,
is...
so this last chapter, I think Gon comes back.
Well, yeah, no, I've been told that Gon and Killua are still around, but I've been told that the focus has shifted to,
oh, yeah, the
Kurapika.
focus is someone else, but apparently I don't take this with a grain of salt, but I heard that Gon's coming back as the main character. It's just like, you know... He's being stepped aside for a bit, because remember, he lost his Nen powers and he might want them back.
Oh, wait, he did? So he actually lost his Nen after the Chimera Ants? Oh, wait, should I even be...
Yeah.
Okay. Damn, I thought he got, like, fully healed, but I guess if he can't use... Okay.
Yeah, he got fully healed. Doesn't mean he has his Nen powers back.
Okay.
Okay, it doesn't mean he got him Nen... Now, he could potentially get them back, but he was basically told, like, hey... How about take a few months to think about it, or take a bit to think about before you start doing shit again? I mean, considering, the Chimera and Arc shit and stuff.
Yeah.
I mean, like, yeah, if I was Gold, I'd be like, you know what, I'm just gonna go back to my island and just chill and grill for a bit.
But from what I've heard, Kurapika is basically the main character, or at least has been in the manga ever since the end of the Chimera Ant arc.
Yes.
Because, and I guess that kind of makes sense when you really think about it, because, alright, so Gon had achieved his goal, he found his father, I mean, that's not even counting that he now doesn't have Nen, but I think the main thing being is that his story, his main story's main goal has basically come to an end. Even Killua has kind of gotten to an end of, like, his arc, now that he's overcome his older brother's programming. So that really, like, the only two characters of the original four main characters that actually have a goal left to finish are, Leorio and Kurapika, and I mean, Leorio's whole thing is basically just, he wants to become a doctor, at least to my understanding. So, I mean, there's probably, like, one arc that you could do with that of him trying to... I forget, he wanted to become a doctor so that he could, like, cure some kind of disease or something like that, and they might cover that at some point. But easily the most interesting of the more interesting of those two by a wide margin is Kurapika, because his whole thing is killing off the rest of the spiders. And Crollo is still around. In fact, from what I've been told... Well, I guess I won't say what I've been told about, the fight between Crollo and Hisoka.
It's good, though. It's a good fight, though.
From what I've been told, both of them survive. Which I'll be very interested, because, like, I don't know how you have two characters who are that dead set, like, a fight to the death between two characters that powerful, and both of them end up walking away, but I'll be very... It's one more reason why I need to get around to reading it. But, like, the fact that Crollo still survives is the big thing, because that means that Kurapika still has a goal to finish off the rest of the spiders. And I'm also kind of interested to see... Even though Hisoka himself isn't necessarily, like, he's more of a pseudo-antagonist, I would be interested to see, like, a story
he's also a fucking serial killer too. So
yeah, well,
you
I'd
know,
like
good
to.
time.
I wouldn't mind seeing an arc that's like from his perspective, either because I'm assuming if he fights Krollo, then he would have made an. If he does survive, then I would assume that he makes an enemy out of the spiders. So I'd be interested to see what he does, and maybe if he helps Kurapika fight some of the other spiders, or even if he has like his own little spat with some of the spiders. You know, it just kind of feels like, at least out of the 4 main characters, Kurapika is the one who really has the most stuff left to do as far as his whole story goes. So I guess it kind of makes sense that the story would kind of shift to him being the main character. If anything, it would be weird if it didn't. Sorry, DJW, I know that you messaged me a little bit. Let me read what you said. I've suggested Pete to actually try and get Manga Kamen to show up for the podcast when Season 3 Netflix May Cry is out. Dude, if Manga Kamen is... If you guys can get Manga Kamen to come on to, like, Lil Ol' Me's channel at some point, like, that'd be like winning the goddamn lottery. I don't see that happening, because Manga Kamen, his channel is even bigger than Raymond's. He's either got like 500,000 subs or he has 1 million subs. And granted, like, he's come on to Raymond's podcast once. I do not see him coming on to mine. At best, I might come on to his, but like, I don't even know how likely that is. Just probably more likely than him coming to my channel. Hell, I don't even know if he's watched our podcast. But I mean, if you guys can convince him, if you guys want to throw my name into the hat, or mention him to me, or mention me to him, sorry, then, yeah, I mean, I would be down for that. That would be really cool. Hisoka pulled a gambit with Bungee Gum to make sure... I'm not reading that, I'm not reading that, I'm not reading that, I'm not
but it's
ignore
very good. The fight's great.
DJW, I will fucking... Do not tempt me to ban you! I'm joking, I wouldn't ban you. But, I want to go into it kind of blind. I say this even though I've made it clear that I'm somebody who doesn't really care too much about spoilers, but like for this particular fight, I don't know, like that's one that has been years in the making, because Hisoka wanting to fight the spiders is something that's been a thing for such a long time. That's one in particular that I want to see. I felt like I won the lottery when you agreed to help with my project, which I cannot be more thankful for. I appreciate that, Titan. Honestly, I've been meaning to shout out your channel and do like a reaction to one of your videos at some point. I probably won't do it this stream, but I think a later periodic cast, because I believe you asked me to like do a react to one of your videos once before. And I'll probably do that a little later. I just know that I should be playing more of this game, because I know that Raichi, you really wanted me to play Freedom Planet for a while. So, anyways, I came out here to shop. Oh shit, I still don't have any of these. What the hell are these? How do I get them? Alright, well...
I like the Zoldyck family, they're so fucking fun.
Oh, very. Just a lot of the characters in Hunter x Hunter are just really fun. The magic system is also just really fun.
No, I just love how Killer's brothers, his older brothers, is like, oh yeah, I'm doing the Hunter exam because I need the license for a job. That's basically it.
Yeah. Like, the thing is that I have issues with Hunter x Hunter's world, and maybe not its characters, but like its world building and stuff like that, but I have way too much fun with the characters and stuff that I just don't even care. Hunter x Hunter...
You got a famous, like, assassin family that owns, like, a giant mansion and all this shit, and it's like, yeah, we're assassins, what are you gonna do about it?
It's like, in my head, I'm like, oh, this doesn't make sense how people would just be okay with this, and how the Hunter, organization exists, and then my other, like, the rest of me is just like, no, fucking shut up, this is cool. It's just fun. Hunter x Hunter is just fun. Like, I feel like they don't put a whole lot of thought into, well, I won't say they put, very little thought, but I feel like the world itself doesn't have like a whole lot of, it could have more thought kind of put into it, but like when you look at just how creative everything is, the different kinds of, like, creatures and fauna, the different kinds of places that they go to, and how that ties with the whole idea of, like, hunting and stuff like that. It's like, I'm having too much fun to give a shit about, like, the nitpicks I have about the world building. It's just fun.
Yeah. Yu Yu Hakusho is also fun as well, but in a different way.
I mean, it's fine if you finish this one. You're not done with Resident Typos after all. No, I'm pretty done with Resident Evil 1. Again, like, the only thing left is just Chris's story, which I assume is just the hard mode version of what I played on Jill's.
While this was an
Yes, because I think Jill gets the shotgun earlier,
gives
and a
us
bunch
an
of other weapons like
opportunity to
earlier.
confirm our neighbor's strength.
I actually have heard that Chris has a bit more health than Jill does.
Have fun storming the battle sphere. Takes me back.
Is that the guy who's... No, that's not the guy whose voice... Yeah, the, fuck. The mustache man from Ruby is voiced by someone else. Because I believe that's
Watts?
Yeah, Watts. Yeah, because Watts... Yeah, no, that... I know that I saw another voice actor from Ruby in this, but Watts, I think, he's voiced by the same guy who does Piccolo and Zoro, I think. I forget what the voice actor.
I gotta catch up to One Piece because I'm up to the I'm up to the Eggman arc right now, like the Egg Island arc. I think that's what, yeah, that's what I'm up to.
I forget that there's a character in there called Eggman. That's awesome.
Or Egghead or something like that.
Yeah.
He's got like a giant fucking bulbous head.
Yeah, potato. Honestly, the more I look back on Ruby, the more frustrated I feel towards it. Additionally, while I understand why the Monty era is so beloved, it's patient zero for the problems later on. Oh, totally.
Yeah.
Like,
I mean, if Monty was around, maybe some of these issues could have been nipped in the bud, but, like, we don't know, because he's dead.
Yeah. Oh, sick! It's,
And also, when it comes to Monty, like, there's no... I mean, you know, he could have gotten better as he gone along, because, with some people, I mean, he clearly has, like, the imagination for it. Like, you know, he could have got better as time went on, but we'll never know because he died, and as if it's, like, died too early on.
Yeah. Oh god, I can tell that Sonic fans made this game.
Yes.
This is just, fuck, there's so many different, like, theme park and, Casinopolis or Casino Park? Just, there's so many different, like, either casino or, God, what do you call it? Theme park themed, levels. This just screams Sonic fan.
Yeah, like when I first saw this, I thought, is this Sonic? Like, no, like Sonic's not purple or lilac.
The physics definitely feel like they were designed by a Sonic fan. Like you build up momentum as you go downhill. And no, not that way. And of course, there's grinding. Where am I going?
Cyclone!
Hold on. Yes, hello, UFO. You can leave me alone now.
Yeah. But back to Persona. If you do Persona, probably just start with like Reload or something like that, because it's just the easiest. It's just all like Reload or like the Persona 4 remake that's coming out. If you don't want to do the originals.
So at least as of right now, I have 4 golden and 5. Oh wait, no. 4 golden and 5 royal. So it's probably gonna be
okay.
one of those.
You can either get like the PS. You can either get like Persona 4, Persona 3 like portable or like Reload. Reload would probably be better.
Gotcha. Okay. Well, I mean, someone would have to get me one of those games first, because since I already have, like, 2 Persona games that I haven't even played yet, it's probably
I mean, you don't need to play 3. You can always play 3 later. You can just play 4 or 5, either way.
Oh, I thought you were recommending,
okay, just
free reload.
play 4 or something like. Just play 4 to start off with then.
Okay.
If you do play 3, if you do like play 3, don't level up Shinjiro.
Shinjiro?
Yeah, don't level him up.
That's from which one did you say? 3, 4, or 5?
Persona 3.
3. Okay.
That's from Persona 3. If you a character called Shinjiro, or he's also known as Shinji as well. Don't level him up.
Okay. Duly noted. I don't know if I really will play 3 since that's the one that I don't have. But I mean,
but if you ever play 3, just don't level that guy up or put any time to him. You'll thank me later.
All right. I'll trust your judgment on that one. God, who's trying to shoot me? Ow! I had iframes for that. Ow. Did that not hurt me?
If you're gonna do Persona 4, there are some moments where like the dialogue you say does matter, especially when it comes to story shit. I'm just gonna say this to you: keep this idea in mind. Reach out for the truth.
Reach out for the truth.
Yeah, keep that in mind.
Which game am I keeping that in mind for?
Persona 4.
Persona 4. Okay. I mean, compared to Sparks, this game ain't all that much talked about. It's why I recommended this game. I guess, yeah, I guess not.
Yeah, but I won't overload your Persona shit, but we'll do that. Like, if you ever get around to playing it, I'll definitely jump into the VC if I have time and stuff.
Gotcha.
I won't do any I'll try not to do any backseat gaming, but I can help you.
I don't mind it. I mean, again, like I wouldn't be hopping in
yeah,
here
but back to this game. Yeah, you can definitely see like the fucking Sonic vibes. I mean, if you look in the background, there's also a lot going on in the background too.
Oh yeah, I love the sprite work. I would argue that like the sprite work in this game is probably even better than like most other Sonic games. I think maybe the only one I would even argue it might be better than Mania. Just because of the pure expressive. I mean, granted, Mania does have like a couple of sprite animations that are just really expressive. So like that might not be a totally fair comparison, but even still, the level
I don't know
of
what Mania is.
fidelity.
Too.
Yeah, that guy was actually pretty easy. He takes a lot more hits from the boost than some of the other bosses do. Oh shit, it's not over! Oh god! Oh no! I thought it was over!
No.
Wishful thinking! Also, I hadn't really been using the block.
You're like the Austrian commander in the Battle of like Marengo. It's like, yes, we finally won. We've beaten the French. French counterattack. Wait, what the fuck?
Oh god, I need to be blocking a little bit more because I'm taking hits finally.
He established dominance.
I'm trying. Believe me, I am. There we go. All right, are you gonna make even smaller, minier ones? Or is that it? No. Okay, cool.
Okay, that was pretty funny. Like, it's just like, oh yeah, I've won. Split the 3 pieces off.
That's cool. Yeah, A rank. So I learned an interesting thing about like the S rank in video games. So apparently S rank actually comes from the Japanese grading system, where apparently S is it's not alphabetical. It goes by like Japanese characters and like A, B,
yeah,
C,
because if it was
D.
alphabetical, it wouldn't make sense by Western standards, but by Japanese, because
Yeah.
they don't exactly have. Well, they have an alphabet, but they don't have like an A, B, C, D, E, F, G. It's more like vowel sounds
Yeah,
or something.
they have characters that, to my understanding, start just so happen to start with A, B, C, D, and E. And I think F. I actually don't know if F is part of their.
I'll
grading
check my.
system.
I have a kanji chart up here because I have a chart up here because
But
at some point I want to learn how to read Japanese.
But they
Where's
have.
the kanji chart?
I'm not quite sure on the details, but they have some kind of kanji that starts with S that apparently is like
They
higher.
have a few, I think. Let me go try and find it. Where the fuck is the chart?
It's
here?
higher.
Ah, found it.
It's higher in the order of the kanji system, or whatever you would call it, than the one
found
for
it. So
A.
I found the hiragana and katakana charts. Yeah.
And so that's the reason why S is above A, it's not that it stands for, like, supreme or superior or stuff like that. It's that it actually stands for a character or a kanji in Japanese that itself is of a, like, it comes before the other kanji that are represented by A, B, C, D, and E.
Yes, I found the hiragana and katakana chart.
And I think a lot of other games, even Western games, have just adopted that just because of, between that and also just, you know, S standing for super, which means above, you know, kind of just, it all felt very natural. Simple. The idea that, like, oh, you have something, you know, A is, you did, you know, excellently, but S was to go even further beyond. Yeah, S comes first in the kanji system, or at least that's whatever kanji starts that S stands for, it comes before A, B, C, D, and E. At least I'm pretty sure. Again, somebody correct me if I'm saying that wrong, but it's something like that. I'm not 100% sure if that's what it is exactly.
Yeah, well, I'm not sure either, because, like, here's the thing, I'm not a native speaker, and at some point I do want to learn Japanese, but I've just been busy with other shit, but, like, yeah, if there's, like, a native speaker that knows it, then they can probably, like, chime in.
Yeah. The more you know, indeed, Sketchy Sam. Hold on, I'm gonna take a bite of my, quesadilla.
What's a quesadilla?
Quesadilla. I'm just saying it weird.
Oh, okay, yeah, you see quesadilla, I'm like, what the fuck is that?
It's like a quesadilla, but American. That's why we fuck up the name. Because we fuck up everything we touch. It's part of our charm.
Yeah. Yeah, can't argue. Oh yeah, speaking of American food, next time I do cooking for my family, I'm doing Philly cheesesteaks. That's gonna be fun.
Oh, sick! God.
Yeah, I'm definitely. I want to try doing like Philly cheesesteaks. So that's gonna be fun.
Oh shit! Is that Corky? Oh my God, it is! Buck, what brings you to these parts? If you ever feel like going on another wacky adventure with the red scarves, we're not far away. Oh! This is... Right, I remember the red... Oh my God, he walks on all four. That's great. Oh. Shit. Oh. You guys have a shop? Not really bought anything from any of the... Oh, no. I didn't mean buy as in buy. I meant buy as in buy. There's a difference. Yeah, it's still... Where do you get these orange gems? I'm not quite sure.
Oh, wait, look up Horatio Nelson. Nelson...
Where am I going? I guess I will go up.
Oh, don't worry about me. I'm just looking up, like, history books and stuff like that, so don't worry about me. I'm just looking up, like,
Yeah, no problem.
Okay, his first name was Horatio. Okay, interesting.
I'm not quite sure where I'm going. Oh,
Have you ever heard of, like, Horatio Nelson?
What were you thinking?
I haven't.
You shouldn't have run off without us.
He's like a famous, like, British admiral. This guy was fucking, like, a loon. Like, he would, like, board, like, ships during, like, I think it's, like, late 1700s or early 1800s. He would, like, board ships and fight people, and he's, like, the guy who, like, lost an arm and stuff like that, and, he's the guy who, like, stopped Napoleon from invading England at the Battle of Trafalgar.
Oh, damn. That's cool. DJW, will you be tackling Metaphor once you're done with this game? Well, I don't have Metaphor yet, and actually, Raymond gifted me, AC7. Not Armored Core. Yeah, not Armored Core 7, Ace Combat 7.
Nice.
Not to be confused with a different AC. But, yeah, he wants me to, now that I've finished Resident Evil 1, he wants me to get into, Ace Combat. And honestly, I wouldn't mind doing that. After the recent Star Fox game came out, I'm kind of in that kind of mood. But I want to, like, play through some of the other games that people have recommended me. And also, god damn it, I need to get back to Birth by Sleep at some point.
Yeah.
Hey, I can handle my.
Yeah, the other thing with like Lieutenant with Nelson is that he had a famous like love affair with like this lady called like Emma Hamilton, and keep in mind he's like married, and he feels like fucking guilty, guilty about it, and all his friends are like, dude, what are you fucking doing? She's married, you're married. But apparently, like, her husband didn't actually mind that they were actually having a liaison because, like, he was like a much older guy. He was like in his 60s or something like that, and she was like in her 30s, so he didn't seem to mind.
Oh.
Not the point, and not at all what I meant.
We want a battle spirit too.
You have to look up like Emma Hamilton. She is a character.
As a team.
Awesome! Looks like the old Carol charm is finally rubbing off on you guys. Even you, scary lady.
Don't flatter
There's some like artwork about
I'm
them
here
as
to
well.
recruit the champion to our cause, and to help you. You are clearly doomed to fail without our support.
Gee, thanks for the vote of confidence.
The coat which Nelson wore when he was fatally wounded is also still
At a
around,
museum.
I believe, displayed in a museum.
Yeah, it's at a museum.
Oh,
yeah,
that's
it's in a
cool.
museum somewhere. Yeah, they have his. I think he's buried at like St. Paul's Cathedral along with the Duke of Wellington.
That's awesome.
Yeah, here's some like artwork.
Oh, hold on, let me. Oh, that's cool. Hold on, let me get the display capture up.
Yeah, there's like artwork of like Emma Hamilton because apparently she was like quite beautiful. But like, I mean, yeah, I mean, if the paintings of her are anything to go off on, I'm like, yeah, I can't exactly blame him for that.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, it sucks that he cheats on his wife, but like, he's cheating on his wife. But at the same time, it's like, you know, people aren't perfect, unfortunately. And he did feel guilty about it too.
It's like a...
I'll have to look more into their thing, but apparently he just could not like help himself.
Yeah, clearly. Oh shit. I don't know what I was trying to do there.
Yeah. Keep in mind with these like paintings, keep in mind it's sort of like the equivalent of like people having filters on their like dating profiles, but you know, they sort of give you an idea what these people would have looked like, and if you see what she looks like, some of the paintings, I'm just going to post them in the voice chat. I think you can kind of see why. Yeah, so if you take these paintings as sort of like people like applying filters to their dating profile pictures, you sort of get an idea what these people look like. But if you look at it, just based on like the paintings with that in mind, I mean, you can kind of see why.
Yeah, I can see that.
Yeah, because she was like probably a lot more interesting than his other wife called Fanny, which is what like her nickname was. They do not have any books about fucking Emerald Nelson.
My stones! We have a new record!
Oh.
Okay, there's one. Yeah.
I don't know, man, if that was your new record, maybe there wasn't much of a record to begin with.
Yeah. Yeah, but like, Nelson's basically called like Britannia's God of War and stuff like that.
Oh, really? Oh, God!
Yeah, he's that good. In terms of like Navy commanders, he's up there with like Lieutenant Yamato, and who was that fucking Korean guy? Like, I think I don't know how to pronounce his name. Cause it's like there's this famous Korean admiral who's like good. Like, Korean admiral. I keep on forgetting his name. But to give you an idea how good this guy was, Yang Lee from Legend of the Galactic Heroes is based on this Korean admiral.
God damn it. I am dying.
Yeah.
There's so much shit going on! I'm just trying not to die!
Emerald. I'm looking up his name quickly because I forget his name. No, not famous. Okay, it's Yi Shun-sun. That's how you pronounce it. Emerald Yi Shun-sun. This guy's quite famous.
Oh, okay.
is recognized as one of the greatest naval strategists in history, remaining undefeated at least in 23 naval battles during the Indian War against overwhelming odds. His most famous battle, he defeated a massive Japanese fleet of over 130 ships using only 13 remaining Korean vessels.
Oh god.
Despite frequently facing massive fleets of shores of supplies, he never lost a single ship under his command. So Lieutenant Nelson is like up there with this guy, or Lieutenant Yamato. Like he's good.
Yeah, it certainly sounds like it. You got like known as a god of war. What the hell?
Well, I guess the C version of the God of War, but like yeah, I mean, Nelson is almost like the British version of like a classical hero from antiquity. It's fucking wild.
It sounds like it.
Child's play.
So what now?
Whoa! Looks
The rest of history did a pretty good like overview about his career and life. He also met like the Duke of Wellington once, and the Duke of Wellington was so like charmed by him that he smiles. If you know anything about the Duke of Wellington, this guy doesn't really smile much.
Oh, that's funny. Yeah, I've not. I should really read up a lot more on like history and kind of stuff like that.
I'm just gonna tell you, when it comes to Nelson, there are some black marks. Now, one of them is basically that people think he was pro-slavery or something like that, which no one knows. And also, keep in mind, these people were products of their time.
Yeah, I mean, most historical figures.
When it comes to history, you got to keep in mind that a lot of these people were products of their time, and you know, maybe if they'll, and you know, I mean, that's the same with us. I mean, we are products of our time and the places we live in.
Yeah.
Get the memo.
I'll just show you a picture like the Duke of Wellington. So, where's an art piece that was written? This will give you an idea what his personality is like. Here you go. So this was a painting that was taken, like, this is when it was, like, when he was alive. So this is, like, a self-made portrait. This was a portrait made of him when he was alive. So this is what he looks like.
Ah.
You can kind of tell, right? Like, just if, I mean, looking at that look.
Yeah, I can see it.
We actually have a picture of him as an old man, actually, because he lived to be, like, I think, like, his 80s or 90s or something like that. Like, he actually knew Queen Victoria as a little girl.
Nothing will beat the horrible history of Russian fighter planes in my eye. It's decades-spanning historical series just setting there to be made.
Yeah.
Honestly,
this is Duke of Wellington. I think this was a picture of something taking place like a couple of years before he died. Yeah, he kind of softened in his old age. He sort of became like a magic fucking granddad.
Seems like it. Interesting. Yeah.
And also keep in mind that like there was a time where he was like at a fairground, or there's a parade going on, and he actually like picked up a kid and let them see because they were too short. Because the Duke of Wellington was also quite tall for the time period. I think it was like 6 foot or something like that.
Gotcha.
Which was, you know, for the 1800s was pretty fucking tall. I mean, it's good nowadays, but in the 1800s, like, it was even more impressive.
The champion of the battlesphere!
His funeral was fucking crazy, too. Like, apparently, like, almost, like, 1 million people turned out. And they, like, grabbed his corpse, like, on a 12-gauge, like, gun carriage or something like that. Like, if there's anything that Victorians know what to do, they know how to put on a funeral.
Yeah.
I mean, Nelson also got a crazy funeral too, as well. I mean, apparently he got like his I think his coffin was surrounded by like a massive model ship with cannons and stuff like that.
But facing the champion is my responsibility.
What? You don't think I can handle this?
Guess we're going to have to settle this the hard way, huh?
Oh, I've been waiting a long time.
Yeah, but the Duke of Wellington was a fucking madman. He did a bunch of wars in India and stuff like that, in the Peninsula War and all that stuff. I think there was like one battle where he had like multiple horses shot from under him. Another thing about him too is that when he defended Napoleon at like Waterloo, he also like fucked half of Napoleon's mistresses as well. Oh my god, yeah, I found the book. Yeah, Nelson, Britannia's God of War.
I'm just gonna keep dashing at them until they die. I cannot.
Yeah, so we have a town in New Zealand. I think we have a city or town named after Horatio Nelson in New Zealand because, you know, British Commonwealth and all that shit.
God damn it.
Oh my god, is this multiplayer? Yeah. Oh.
I wouldn't surprise me if this game was multiplayer. Oh god damn it. Alright, what's your movement like, lady? God damn it. Oh fuck! I'm actually gonna die.
No, Pete. Who's gonna cook the meth?
Probably this lady, because I keep getting hit by everything that she's doing. God damn.
Yeah, but like yeah, but like those like, I mean, the 1700s were full of fucking crazy people. Have you heard of like Charles XII or Kalalis Rex?
Vaguely.
Okay, well, apparently, there's an entire, like, Sabaton album named after him and his exploits, so that should give you an idea.
God damn it. Alright, doing pretty good so far. Oh, fuck. No, I didn't mean to waste that.
There's also, like, Eugene of Savoy as well, who's also a fucking character as well. Have you heard of Eugene of Savoy?
No. Again, I'm not really, like, I'm not as well read on, like, a lot of international history, compared to American history. I should probably do a little bit more of it, but, like, a lot of what I'm familiar with as far as, like, you know, non-American history is mostly limited to things that I've seen in, like, movies that are based on historical events. Or, sorry, movies and books. Like, I've read Shogun, and I know that that was based on, like, a historical, on a real historical event of,
Yeah.
But...
Oh, you mean William Adams, the Dutch samurai? Yeah,
yeah.
That's some,
God damn it. You are just obnoxious, aren't you? There we go. Fuck.
Oh, it's because I have a subscription to, like, the Lotus Ears podcast run by Sargon. I do, like, a bunch of history stuff where they talk about, like, historical figures. They do other stuff as well, but most of them is, like, historical figures. They did, like, a series on, like, the Duke of Wellington. And by I mean, like, a series, they do, like, a general, like, history stuff. You start want more focus, you probably want to go, like, Herodotus the Historian, or, like, Astropolic Majesty.
Stones! We have a new record!
Gotcha. Yeah, I mean, honestly, I could be reading up more on, history in general.
If you want like ancient history, like Herodotus the Historian is a good channel to check out.
It's not so much that like I kind of want to, because like it's not my particular interest, but just that I probably should at some point. But like as far as like something, you know, it's more so just something that like I read up whenever like it's convenient for the the time, or whenever it maybe comes up if there's something I'm just kind of curious about. But like honestly. It's never been something I've been super interested in beyond like whatever kind of like history here and there is. I'm more
of Savoy. Where the fuck is? Oh, found him. Yeah, Eugene of Savoy.
Ask Bio about the book called Pickle for the Knowing Ones. Do you know what Sketchy is talking about, Bio?
No.
Pickle for the Knowing Ones? Yeah, I'm sorry, I'm not, unless that's something that we've talked
about. Is that reference to Nelson's funeral? Because I know he got, like, pickled in, like, rum, and apparently people drank out of it, too.
What the he got pickled in rum during the funeral?
No, he got pickled and rummed when he died, because they were in, like, fucking Spain, and, you know, like, they wanted to preserve his body, because, keep in mind, in, like, a boat... decomposition takes place in a couple of days. But yeah, but apparently they ran out of alcohol, so they started drinking out of the rum that he was interred in.
Oh my god. Sorry. they ran out of rum, or they ran out of alcohol to, like, store him in, or they ran out of rum that they were drinking, and so they drank out of, like, the rum that he was being stored. What? Say that one more time?
The second one. The second one.
So they just drank rum that, like, a corpse has just been sitting in? Oh, I mean, I guess,
Yes.
I mean, it's alcohol, so, I mean, I'm sure it's, it's probably sterile. I guess I don't really know much about, like, I assume that, like, I mean, it's alcohol, so I'd assume that it's sterile. So I guess I don't see, but, like, even,
Well,
what
I don't fucking. Well, this is apocryphal, but like this is an apocryphal story. But apparently that was a thing that happened. Don't quote me on it. Apparently it's apocryphal, but like yeah.
Okay, I was about to ask because like that sounds. I mean, I'd be very curious if something like that actually happened, specifically.
I mean,
like,
it might
anyone...
have. I don't like it. Listen, it's a apocryphal story, but it might have happened. According to like serial killers, apparently people taste like pork and have the consistency of beef. So I don't know.
It's like all those people who say that everything tastes like chicken. But but like, okay, according to the people who say that it did happen, did anyone who did drink it like come down with anything? Did they contract anything, or like?
I don't know. It doesn't say anything. They just said like, "Damn, we ran out of booze. Oh well, we'll just drink out of this."
What the
fuck it?
That's dark but hilarious if that actually happened. It's a book written by Timothy Dexter, an interesting fellow nonetheless.
The Red Wing of Justice.
His name's Dexter.
Yeah, keep in mind when it comes to history,
out.
I have like keep in mind, I have like a general knowledge. I don't have like all the niche topics. I just have like a more general outline, and I don't know all the countries. Like, most of my knowledge is like, European, a bit of Japanese, is like mostly European or Japanese, like Western Europe or Japanese, and that's only for like certain things. It's not like everything, it's more like a general outline.
Captain Kalau!
Oh god, another small target boss.
Yeah, so Eugene Fazoy was also a famous military commander, I think in the 1600s. Like 100 years before, like 100 years plus before Napoleon and shit like that. But like he's one of them, like the Duke of Marlborough. But like yeah, apparently this guy, apparently he like fucked up the Ottoman Empire like something fierce.
Oh, did he really? That's hilarious.
Yeah, we're talking like Basil the Basil Slayer, Bulgus the Basil. Yeah, we're talking about like Basil the Bulgar Slayer energy.
Oh god.
Or like Azanazapol in the land of Elam.
I would like to extend to you an invitation. Shang-Tu is besieged by war machines and needs stalwart heroes to defend it. Please, in the name of justice, help us protect our city.
Is that so?
Just listening to this chick's voice, all I hear is like an Igus. But like, yeah, have you ever heard of the Elamites?
I did.
Or do you know where the land of Elam is?
Elam?
Yeah, the land of Elam, where the Elamites live.
I have not...
Well, you don't know because they don't exist anymore.
Oh, well that makes sense then, I guess.
You to face one final challenge.
Yeah, they got, well, not all of them, but 99.9, most of them got like wiped out by the Assyrians.
Oh wow.
The champion himself will decide what a contestant's final challenge will be.
Which is kind of weird, because typically, like, the Assyrians, what they usually do when they conquer is, like, yeah, they might massacre some of the population, but then they just deport them around and shit.
Really?
But with the Elamites, this is basically like, yeah, I hate the land of Elam, all Elamites must burn.
Oh god.
Damn right.
I assure you, citizen, you'll need more than a nice
God, the Assyrians are fucking crazy.
Reach the goal line before Captain Kalon and win the challenge. Good luck. But does Bio know about the Dublin Whiskey Fire, or the Dublin Whiskey Fire of 1875?
I might have heard of it. Like I said, I have like a general knowledge. I don't know everything, obviously, but I know like a basic knowledge. I was like, oh, hey, I know who this king is. Or something like that, like general stuff.
Mm.
I was actually looking up like the muster rolls from the Napoleonic Wars, and there's actually like a couple of like people on there that have like same last name as like my nana.
Oh really?
So I could have actually had like ancestors that fought in Napoleonic Wars.
Oh, that's cool.
There's quite a few of them that have. Yeah, there's actually quite a few of them that have the same last name as my nana, or my mum's, or my grandfather's last name. I'm like, oh, okay, that could have been like ancestors of mine or people that were relatives of mine.
Oh god. Oh no, I'm slowing down.
Yeah, you're slowing down. Speaking of the Napoleonic era, I actually have a friend of mine who is a direct descendant of a Napoleonic general.
Oh really?
And,
oh, that's cool.
Oh yeah, and he actually looks like a Napoleonic general. Like if you put him in like an outfit or a marshal's outfit or something like that, like he looks like with the time being. He's got like the long curly hair, long flowing curly hair and stuff. Like he looks like a Napoleonic general.
Oh god, I'm falling behind. No! Shit, I think I lost this one.
Oh,
yeah.
Babylon.
Damn it. Let me try that again.
Yeah, there's also like the Duke of Marlborough, who's also quite cool. I gotta read more about him, but like him and his wife were basically like a power couple type thing.
Oh,
He's
really?
just like him and his wife were like, I just want to make money and be famous. And she's like, wow, so do I. Let's team up.
That's great. Alright.
Yeah, his nickname was also Corporal John, because apparently he actually gave, you know, unlike Napoleon, he actually gave a shit about his soldiers and didn't try to waste it, like spend their lives like canned artillery shells. Because like, okay, so I do like Napoleon, even though I do admit that there's definitely like some black marks, and he definitely like fucked up and dropped the ball in many regards.
Yeah.
I still think it's kind of impressive that some like, you know, this little this guy from Corsica could make himself an emperor within like 10 years. That's fucking impressive.
Oh, very, extremely. Dude definitely became famous for a reason.
Yeah. I think Robert Greene made this point, right? But sort of made this point is that I think part of the reason for his downfall is that he became way too obsessed with control and stuff like that.
Well, that's also the thing about history is that, like, I mean, history remembers people for, like, the stuff that they did, whether the stuff that they did was good or bad. So, I mean...
Yeah, I mean, I think with Napoleon, he's sort of like a mix of good and bad things. But, like, you know, there's a lot you can, like, admire about him. You know, it's sort of like... I mean, Napoleon's a great showcase what, you know, intelligence, perseverance, and luck can do to, like, just a single person.
Yeah. Essentially, 13 people died from alcohol poisoning after drinking from 15.24 centimeter deep flooded street of burning whiskey. That's the whiskey... That's the whiskey fire of 1875 that number one rival mentioned. Sonic will end this race.
Yeah, I didn't know about that one. I might be thinking of something else because like there's some other like crazy shit in history that just comes up. Where's the picture of the Duke of Marlborough? I'll go find him. Duke of Marlborough. Duke of Marlborough. Yeah, but he was nicknamed like Corporal John. Basically, was his nickname.
I have tasted defeat. Victory!
Also,
with your beak?
Yeah.
Okay, so now that you're done.
Yeah, his nickname was like Corporal John, and also he is also the ancestor of Winston Churchill as well.
Oh wow!
Help protecting our kingdoms.
Very well.
I do believe he is the ancestor of Winston Churchill, or Winston Churchill is related to him.
Quest and pertinent details, but first.
Because his last name is Churchill, so it might be. Yeah, he might. Well, there's actually a few Churchills actually, but I think he might be related to Winston Churchill.
Here to present the grand prize for the Battle Royale is the honorable, handsome, and highly humble leader of our fair city, our very own Mayor.
Yeah, but this is what he looks like. This is the Duke of Marlborough. Also nickname is Corporal John.
Thank you. Allow me to present the grand
I do believe he fought in the Austrian Wars of Succession.
It's not.
No, sorry, not Austrian. Sorry, my bad. Austrian. I'm thinking of a different war. I mean Spanish Wars of Succession. Sorry, the Spanish Wars of Succession. He fought in, not the Austrian one. That was later.
Your reward is coupons for you and 5 of your friends to dine at City Hall in glorious downtown Shangmu.
Thank you, Mayor Zhao.
What an honor!
Where the fuck is
I
Black
suppose
Tom?
if
There's
you
another
would
guy. Where's
let
Black
me know.
Tom? Black Tom.
I know.
General.
Hilarious.
Glorious! Thank you all for competing. See you next time. No refund, seriously.
Oh yeah, here he is. Yeah, Thomas Farfax.
You were right about those fighters. Shang Tu breeds them tough, I'll grant them that. But they're nothing that the captain can't handle at full strength.
Good. But I have no intention of underestimating them. Nothing can be left to chance. Not this time.
That was so awesome! Except for the part where we didn't win anything. That
Yeah, the
was
reason why I'm
stupid.
also
Look on the bright side. We got the captain's attention.
And we can eat at Mayor Zhao's mansion whenever we want! Yeah, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah, so the sequel to it is going to be more about, I mean, this goes on later, but the sequel to it's more going to be like the civil war that's going on, various generals and stuff like that. So I'm looking up various like generals, to, like as ideas for like characters.
All right. I mean, obviously.
Not in terms of like, oh, hey, I'm gonna have the Duke of Marlborough as a character in my series.
No,
but more
I get
like,
what you
I'm gonna
mean.
have a
Like
guy
as
who's
far
based on him.
You know, I get what you mean. Like for inspiration and stuff like that, because like most books
Yeah.
generally tend to like take inspiration from
Yeah.
like real historical events. In fact, if anything, the best stories tend to do that. But in any case, I think
Well,
this,
you know,
this is where I'm gonna.
truth is stranger than fiction.
Yeah. But in any case, this is where I'm probably gonna end the stream, guys. I started a little bit later, so I think I'm gonna end it a little bit earlier. But
Yeah, I hope you guys didn't mind my my rambling, but like, yeah, I figured I'll just jump in here for a bit and hang out with Pete for a bit. It's just something to do.
Yeah, no worries. But you guys have an excellent night, and we'll continue more of this game next week. And take care and stay platinum.